What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to another match day here at Anfield Agenda. Feels good to be back. Feels great to be... Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't feel great to be up at 11:30 in the morning. But there we go. Thank you, TNT Sports, for this gift that you've bestowed upon me. Another 12:30. I was just saying to Connor, with these guys taking over the FA Cup, I should probably be expecting like a 7:30 a.m. game or something to come up in the FA Cup from 2025. So how are we all? Are we good? The team news is in. I'm going to go through it as soon as my eyes allow me to see the screen. I'm only joking. Team news is in. We will go through it momentarily. Nice to have you all. Look at me, 7 streams in a row without being on mute. I think, you know, some type of an award. I think we discussed this the other day, but I'm still waiting for that badge. It hasn't arrived. Are we all good, my friends? What are we expecting from today's result? A win. I think that's the consensus anyway. A win by any means necessary is what we need today. And the team news is in. I'm going to go through it really quickly for you. It's Kelleher, Endo, Van Dijk, Kanade, Diaz, Nunes, McAllister, Jones, Jota, Robertson and Bradley. Meaning that Mohamed Salah and Harvey Elliott start on the bench as well as Jarell Kwanzaa as well. And we'll go through that in more detail in a moment. But that is your starting 11, ladies and gentlemen. Connor Bradley returns to the starting 11. Ahead of Joe Gomez, which I think you guys are probably going to be happy about. It's a big decision from Jurgen. It's a big display of faith in Mr. Connor Bradley. And I like it. It's bold. But it would have been better to have Salah in the starting 11. But look, it is what it is. He's back in the squad, and that's more than good enough, I guess. Looking at, it could be a double pivot. What do we reckon? Is it going to be a double pivot? Are we going to see 2 midfielders rotating in McAllister and Endo? Or is it going to be the usual 4-3-3 with Endo in the defensive midfield position, McAllister a little bit ahead? The GOAT's back. Yeah, he is. Great. It's great to be back. I'm not feeling confident in this purple kit. It always makes me a little bit nervous. But that being said, big day today. We have a chance to lay down a marker, a chance to get our points on the board early doors, and fingers crossed we do it. Ideally wanted Salah to start, said Beanie Susie, or Bean is Susie, excuse me. I would have been the same, but look, it is what it is. At least Salah's in the squad. It wouldn't have been my exact starting 11 either, but I think Elliott should have started the game, but we'll wait and see if he makes an appearance from the bench. Look, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are proudly brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Fantasy 5. Here's the good news. Fantasy 5 doesn't close until just before 3 p.m. So you still have a chance to be in with an opportunity to win up to £5,000. Fantasy 5 is a fantasy league game where you can win up to £5,000 every week, and best of all, it's completely free to play. It couldn't be more straightforward. Pick 5 players from the 5 games. Each player has an expected points total. For example, this week Haaland, 9.5 points. That's his fantasy target. If he beats that, you win that game. Quite simple. Another one, Moise Caicedo, his target is 4.5. Again, if you beat that, you win that particular game. Players score points based on the same system as FPL, other than the bonus points, which don't come into play with Fantasy 5. If they score more than their fantasy points target, you win the jackpot. It is that simple. The jackpot has already been won more than 4 times this season. There are also prizes each week and each month available, such as Premier League shirts, Apple Watches for those that top the leaderboard. So even if you don't get all 5 correct, you've still got a great chance to win some prizes. For me this week, ladies and gentlemen, this is my Fantasy 5 team. That's the 5 choices that I've made for this week. As you can see, I've gone for Bruno Guimaraes with 5.5 points as his target. Ollie Watkins with 6.5 points as his target. Son Heung-min, 8.5 points. Phil Foden, 8.5 points. And Ross Barkley at 7.5 points. I'm feeling quite confident about it. Don't forget to check out the link in the description below, or you can scan the QR code on screen. It is 18 plus product. BeGambleAware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools, and we always urge you to gamble responsibly. So yes, as I said, still plenty of time to get in there. Scan that QR code on the screen. Get yourselves over to Fantasy 5. Completely free to play. Your chance to win up to 5 Gs, as well as many prizes like Apple Watches, Premier League shirts. And let me know if you have any joy, because I'm feeling bullish. I won't lie to you. I'm feeling confident about my 5. Right, everybody, welcome in. Hopefully big win for the Reds today, said JB. Any win will do for me, Jay. Any win will do for me, sir. The link in the chat there as well. Play the Fantasy 5 game for free with up to £5,000 weekly. Scan that QR code on the screen, or there is a link in the chat to bring you there as well. It helps support the channel. It helps give you a chance to win a few quid. And as we mentioned, best of all, completely free to play. Right. Where's the subs? Don't you worry, sir. We'll get you to the subs. One moment. Let me just run through the starting 11s again for people who haven't seen them as of yet. We'll start off with Brentford. It's Flecken, Collins, Ayar and me. Not me, this me as in Ben me. Then it's Roerslev, Jensen, Norgard, Janelt, Regulon, Ivan Toney and Neil Mopay. For the Reds, feel a bit special when I say that. For Liverpool, it's Caoimhín Kelleher in goal, Conor Bradley at right back, Andy Robertson at left back, with Virgil van Dijk, your captain, and Ibrahim Kanate in the centre back positions. In midfield, with Toro Endo, Curtis Jones and Alexis McAllister. Up top, Diogo Jota, Lucho Diaz and Mr. Darwin Núñez. They are your starting 11s. Your bench today for Liverpool is as follows. Mr. Joe Gomez, Mr. Mohamed Salah, Adrian San Miguel, Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott, Costas Tsimikas, Ryan Gravenberch, James McConnell and Jarrell Kwanzaa. That is your Liverpool bench. Craig, 1:30 a.m. kickoff. Wow. Núñez goal today. I hope so. That's an early kickoff time for you, Daniel. That is an early kickoff time. For me, 11:30 a.m. getting out of bed. I'm surprised my eyes aren't bleeding. But I'm here. I'm alive. I'm awake. Who would have thunk it? And maybe I'm getting better at this. I don't know. I feel less tired than some of the other days where I've been up. And don't forget, with our new back-end system as well, we will be bringing all your super chats and stuff up on screen as well as new memberships and stuff like that. So don't forget to let us know your thoughts on the game. Hello, Craig. Hope we win. Come on, you Reds. Absolutely. Come on, you Reds. And do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I feel nervous when we wear the purple kit. I can't be the only one. I can't be. That feels nervous when we're in this purple kit. Now, the good news is I wasn't here for the Arsenal loss, so it didn't really happen. Now, we can't do anything about the points tally, but we can do something about the confidence, because I'm back, which means results shall follow, hopefully. Unless we don't, in which case it's your fault, not mine. How concerned are you about Alisson's injury? Well, it's not ideal, Krish, but I tried to think of it this way. Today's the one I'm worried about. Kelleher would have played in the cup final next weekend, so that doesn't really come into play too much. Luton at home midweek, I'd fancy us to get the job done. So today's the one that, if any of the games makes me nervous, this one. So if we get through it today, I'm okay. But this is a big game and we're going to need to be on point. So ideally, yes, having Alisson in the team would have been good. But, you know, Caoimhín Kelleher was fine midweek. So fingers crossed last weekend. So fingers crossed he puts in another decent shift. Right, what have we got this? Tottenham make the most money from any Premier League club per match, according to the Daily Mail. There you go. Well, they do have that shiny new stadium and they do charge London ticket prices. So that doesn't surprise me. Right, my friends, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel, or if you haven't yet subscribed. Also, please do drop a like on the stream. What else we got? Good day, Craig. Let's go, Reds. 6 months with us. We love that, KDS. Thank you, sir. 6 months with us is very much appreciated. 12:30 kickoff, yes please. Saying 1:30. No 30 kickoff. No, I hate these kickoff times. They should be illegal. Nobody wants to go to football at 12:30 in the day. I don't like these kickoff times. They always make me nervous. But hopefully if I keep saying that, the nerves will dissipate away eventually and we'll just get to picking up the points, because we have a chance to lay down a marker today. And as I said earlier on, don't forget our friends at Fantasy 5 allow you to make your selections right up until 3 o'clock. So you still have plenty of time to enter this week. Scan that QR code on the screen. Don't forget, it is completely free to play. You can win up to £5,000 or Apple Watches, Premier League shirts and lots of other prizes each week if you top the leaderboards. It is an 18 plus product. BeGambleAware.org is there for all of your social and responsible gambling tools. And please do make sure that you are over 18 to enter. Right, what else have we got? Do you think fancy Ivan Toney against us? He's going to be a handful. He's always a handful. But look, I think of it this way, and I think from talking to you guys during the week, I think we're all of a similar mindset. If we want to win the Premier League, these are the type of fixtures we need to be going and winning. It's not going to be easy, but if we want to win the league, these are the type of games we have to go and handle. Now, TNT Sport, in their infinite wisdom, love to make these things as complicated as possible for us with these never-ending 12:30 kickoffs. But this week, I don't mind the 12:30 so much because there's no international break. It's the ones that follow the international break that I think everybody has a bit of a problem with because there's less recovery time. For this game this week, it's not so bad. We've had plenty of time to prepare. We should be ready to go from the start. Benjamin Alfred, thank you, sir. Said, hey, Craig, thoughts on today? Little nervous. Got a feeling we may slip up. I hope not. I hope not as well. Yeah, I hope not. But look, it's a difficult game at the best of times, Benjamin, isn't it? But yeah, 12:30 on a Saturday morning. It's great if we win. That means we get to sit back, watch Manchester City Chelsea unfold later on, watch the rest of the football and see if everybody else can pick up their points. If you don't get these early doors wins, then they're long weekends. So yes, fingers crossed we get over the line. Give us your prediction, folks. Yes, the predictions are open in the top of the chat. Thank you, Mark, for that as well. Much appreciated. We've asked you quite simply, is it going to be a Brentford win? Is it going to be a draw? Or is it going to be a Liverpool win? And you know what? Today's the day we're going to hit 241,000 subscribers. So help us get there as soon as possible and we can start the countdown to 250,000 family members here at Anfield Agenda. Every single one of you that hits that subscribe button makes the world a difference. Right, prediction times. 2-0 is what Chewits is going for. 3-1 or 4-1 for X-Pulse U. 2-1 to Liverpool for Liam Power. Krish is going 3-1 to Liverpool. T is going 2-1. 3-1 for Jacob Heath. 3-0 for Mr. Namon P. 1-1. Boo, Slad. Boo. We can't be going 1-1, Ziad. Come on now. We need more positivity than that, unless you're not a Liverpool fan, in which case, it's not too bad then if you're not a Liverpool fan predicting a draw. But boo. Anyway, boo. 4-1 double pivot, Darwin, and 1 each from Macca and Endo St. George. Just the 17-0 for JMG, my man. I love that. Just the 17. I love you being realistic about it, bro. Well in. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are in good form this morning. It is a pleasure to be here with you. I'm still getting over missing the Arsenal game a few weeks ago, but I'm back today and I'm ready to go and I'm up nice and early as well. I've had 1 cup of coffee, by the way, so I don't know how I feel yet about the world, but I'm 1 cup of coffee into the day, and do you know what? Don't tell me I don't have an influence on people. When Ben and Connor initially started with Team Anfield Agenda, both of them were tea drinkers. Now, with a little bit of these 12:30 kickoffs, they're both coffee merchants. Unashamed coffee merchants, I should say, especially Ben, who said to me, somehow, you've managed to make me a coffee drinker. You're welcome, Coffee World. I'm out here doing your propaganda for you. Speaking of propaganda, although I certainly wouldn't call it propaganda, do not forget about our amazing friends at Fantasy 5, bringing you a chance to win up to £5,000 for free. And there's not many chances to get £5,000 for free, is there? Or an Apple Watch, or a Premier League shirt. What's that? What do I do, Craig? Quite simply, my friends, you scan the QR code on the screen, and then you say to yourselves, can I be better than Craig? Well, look at that selection. The answer is probably not, but still have a go anyway. Why not? I've gone for Mr. Bruno Guimaraes with a points tally of 5.5, a Mr. Ollie Watkins, a Mr. Heung-min Son, a Mr. Phil Foden, and a Mr. Ross Barkley. Think you can beat it? You know what to do. Scan the QR code or click that link, bring yourself over to Fantasy 5, the completely free-to-play game that is for 18+. It is a gambling product. BeGambleAware.org is there for all of your social and responsible gambling tools. There we go. Just had a go, said Paul Summerfield. Boom. Love it, Paul. Well in. Best of luck to you, sir. You won't beat me, though, Paul. Don't even try. We all know about my fantasy acumen. Yeah, I'm terrible at fantasy football, but hopefully Fantasy 5 will give me a nice welcome break from being crap at the real fantasy game. And if I win £5,000, I promise you one thing. You're not getting a damn penny of it. I'm keeping it all for myself. In fact, I'm going to spend it in Vegas. There you go, if I win the 5Gs. Now remember, Fantasy 5, you told me to have fun with it, so Craig was going to have fun with it. It's always easier, Fantasy 5, if I apologise rather than ask permission. I'm joking, dudes. I'm a pro. Don't worry, I got you. Physically and athletically, we're going to struggle today. I hope I'm wrong, but I think I might be right, said Whitehammer. Well, look at me, mate. Clearly, I'm never going to struggle physically. Look at me. I'm built for it. I don't know what it is, but I'm built for it. Craig's on a roll this morning. Do you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised at how alive I am. I thought I was going to be far more tired than this, and I'm only one cup of coffee in. Brett Young's cheating. Brett Young's on the stimulants. Look, 4 cups of coffee in the day for Brett already. 4, Brett, already. I don't know if I'm jealous or if my wife just doesn't love me. But Brett, I'm only 1 cup of coffee into the day, my man. UBU, Craig, we love it. We love that. Thank you to our friends at Fantasy 5. And as I said, we wouldn't be here today without their incredible support. So don't forget, scan the QR code, get yourself over, make your 5 picks to be able to chance to win up to £5,000. Absolutely free. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. And we thank our friends at Fantasy 5 for their support. And yeah, look, I want to know if you win, so do let me know. And don't forget, we can still split the Apple Watches, we can still split the Premier League jerseys. You don't have to be greedy, it's about participating. Okay, it's not, it's about the winning, isn't it? Let's be honest. Love your content, Craig. Keep up the great work. You and your team do produce content like this every week. It's just me. I'm brilliant. They're just hangers-on. Nah, I'm only joking. Honestly, without Connor, without Ben, without the support of all of you guys as well, I wouldn't get to have the fun I do, and I wouldn't get to be here with you now. So thank you to you guys for watching. Thank you to our friends at Fantasy 5, of course. But most importantly, thank you to our team of moderators, to Ben, to Connor, and everybody else that puts up with me. Don't hold your breath on a Chelsea win, said Superfat Frank. I'm not Superfat Frank. Superfat Craig isn't that confident in a Chelsea win, sir. But I tell you what, I would love to be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. Can you do Fantasy 5 from the United States? Unsure, but scan the QR code and find out. I'm unsure though, but no, I would say no, but I'm unsure. Maybe our friends at Fantasy 5 can answer that question in the chat, because I don't want to give you incorrect information, but I also don't want to get your hopes up. In fact, I shouldn't be getting your hopes up anyway, because you're not going to beat me. I'm the king, remember? Look at my Fantasy 5 picks, they're unbeatable. Or are they? Only one way to find out. What about thanks to Gary? Thank you, Gary. I don't know who Gary is anymore, but thank you, Gary. Has Klopp's comments on Alonso given you confidence? Yes, they have. Yeah, especially I got the embargoed stuff like your good selves late last night, and it certainly makes for good reading. It doesn't make me feel less confident Mr. Xabi Alonso may take over at Anfield. Yeah, yeah, it made me feel confident. Yeah, I like it. It did. How about yourselves? Do you feel that Klopp was particularly complimentary towards Xabi? Now, I know Klopp said that he would have done it 8 weeks ago before he made his announcement, but here's the thing, Klopp. Oh, we knew you were leaving then. Well, you knew you were leaving then, so it doesn't matter 8 weeks ago. You still would have told the club you'd left, or you were leaving in November, you told them. So 8 weeks ago wouldn't really have made any difference. But look, it was nice to hear Jurgen be complimentary towards Alonso. Klopp said Alonso was the standout manager. He meant other than me, obviously. You know, I didn't want to say to you, but John W. Henry's constantly WhatsApping me. Craig, will you take over from Klopp? Craig, you can do the role of Klopp and Linders. Craig, you should be managing the what are they called games? The charity games, the Sidemen games. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, never mind the other fella, you should be managing the Sidemen games. How have they let it go? And I thought to myself, you know what, John, you're right, but I can't take over the role as Liverpool manager. It's just not fair on Xabi Alonso, who's probably just about earned the opportunity more than me. Just about. Between me and Xabi Alonso, we've won everything in world football. I said this to you the other day. I'm not going to hold the fact that he hasn't got any Irish youth caps. That's, you know, I'm not going to hold that against them. But between us, World Cup, European Championship, Bundesliga, La Liga, Champions League, I think our record speaks for itself. Yeah, you're in queer form this morning. I know. I don't know why. But I'm more awake than I usually am for the 12:30. And again, we've got great sponsors today and our friends at Fantasy 5 who just let me be me and have a bit of fun with it. And we love them for that. So don't forget, still plenty of time. 3 p.m. is your close. Scan the QR code on screen. See if you can put yourself together a better 5 than me. Remember, it's based off fantasy point system. Each player gets a points total. All you have to do is beat that points total. It is that simple. If you can repeat that for 5 games, you win the jackpot, which is £5,000. Or even if you don't win it and get all 5 right, there are still leaderboards every week where you can win things like Apple Watches, Premier League shirts. All you got to do, scan that QR code. Remember, it's 18 plus, and begambleaware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. Drink of the day, it's just water, my friend. It's just water. My wife's even ignoring me on the coffee front. You all heard me shouting, but she's playing silly beggars. Craig has respectfully turned down the Liverpool managerial job due to his loyalty and die-hard Anfield Agenda family. Mr. Magoo has announced a surprise world tour. Well, I'd love all of that to be correct, George. I guess we are doing a world tour, though, of Boston. Just Boston, don't forget. March 22nd, Anfield Agenda at the House of Blues Foundation Room in Boston. Tickets are on sale right now, ticketmaster.com. Do check us out. Tickets priced at $25, and we're going to have lots of fun. It's a Friday night in the beautiful city of Boston, where Craig's coming to ejaculate my awesomeness all over the place. That's the headline. Craig, do you think Alonso knew before the public? Knew which the Klopp was praising him? Unsure. Yes, unsure. What's this one? Ooh, just got another little bit of cool information from Fantasy 5. Fantasy 5 also have a free competition for our viewers to win a £50 Liverpool store gift card. To enter, just sign up with our link and comment your Fantasy 5 username in the chat. Winner will be announced on the League Cup final stream. So there you go, another little bonus for our amazing friends of Fantasy 5. They're also throwing in, just for you guys, a £50 Liverpool store voucher. All you have to do, scan the QR code, go over and register with our link to Fantasy 5 and comment your username in the chat, and we'll announce that winner next weekend for the League Cup final, which will also be brought to you thanks to our friends at Fantasy 5. I had a dream last night that Alonso comes to Liverpool. I hope it comes true, Connor. I hope it comes true, my friend. Home of the best watch-alongs with Uncle Craig. WFM said Nomad. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Did you see Simon Jordan grill the Premier League broadcaster scheduler around the Liverpool 12:30 kickoffs? Also thoughts on Pep blow up on Mr. Gary Neville. Right, Benjamin. I didn't see the Simon Jordan interview, but I think we'll all agree we've had more than our fair share of these 12:30 kickoff times. Now, this weekend, honestly, I don't mind it as much because it's not an international break week. It's only when our players are coming back from Africa, South America, Europe, all other parts of the world that I get particularly annoyed, and I think Klopp as well. But today, it is what it is. We've had plenty of time to prepare for it. You know, it's been a week since our last game, so we should be good to go. But I'm glad somebody's sticking up for us. And on the second part, on Gary Neville and Pep, I think Pep misinterpreted what Gary Neville was saying. But also, yes, Pep, everybody will remember what Manchester City brought to football, just not in the way perhaps you think. What we will remember, Pep Unild, is the number 115. It rings a bell, Pep, doesn't it? I know, it's gone away for quite a while, Pep, but don't worry. As you've said, football will remember what Manchester City have brought to the table. But more importantly, what they've brought to the accountancy world. And we await those hearings, shall we say, whatever they are, because I know we're all not allowed to know. Why would we? Sure, we're only the football in public. These things have to be kept all hushy-hushy. But yes, Pep Unild, we'll remember. If the bidders can go and beat them, we can too, said Jack Vinci. Yes, Jack, we can. So give us your score predictions today, my friend. I'm going for, I don't think it's going to be easy, but I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going 3-1. I feel like it'll be 1-1 and then we'll pull away. That's what I'm going for. So 3-1. I'm going to go for a Salah goal from the bench, a defensive header from somebody, and Darwin. I'm going for Darwin as well. I really want Ivan Toney at Liverpool. He's some player, said Ethan Bro. He's a very good player and a Liverpool fan as well. My friends, we are 34 minutes away from kickoff. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. It's great to have you with us. We're going to be here right the way through the game, of course, with our post-match show, player ratings video, social media reaction as well. If you want to be included in our social media reaction video, don't forget to either tag Anfield Agenda on X if you're on there, or just use the hashtag LFC and we'll make sure we can find your comments. That is part of our new matchday video collection. We're going to react to the reactions from you guys and other Liverpool fans throughout the game afterwards to see if you overreacted. The reason I've introduced this video is loads of people love to tell me that I was an embarrassment during the game in my reactions and overreactions, but I thought I'd flip the script and see how everybody else feels during the game, because we all see the posts on social. Now I'm going to react to them in real time for the first time after the game. So don't forget, put Anfield Agenda in as a tag on social media if you're posting, and also don't forget Liverpool in the hashtag as well. I don't understand this. I've heard he's a Liverpool fan but would love to join Arsenal. How does that even make sense? Is Tony good in the head? He is a Liverpool fan. I think the reason for the Arsenal stuff could be kind of like Declan Rice. Declan Rice had always seemed like wanted to stay in London. So when he was moving from West Ham, you seen the links to Chelsea and of course eventually Arsenal. I don't know if maybe Ivan Toney's the same. Obviously I don't know the gentleman, so maybe he just likes living in the London part of the world. Tartan Table Tennis, thank you for your super sticker, sir. Appreciate you. Craig, would you rather Wirtz and Neto or Mbappe? Wirtz and Neto. Yeah, Wirtz and Neto. Cost us a lot less money. Klopp has given Xabi a seal of approval. Yes, he has, which is great to see. Now it's up to John W. Henry and FSG to get it over the line. So 30 minutes to go, and just a reminder today, you can still enter our friends at Fantasy 5's weekly game. It is open until 3 o'clock. You do have to be 18 plus, and it is a gambling product, so begambleaware.org is there. But don't forget, you can enter completely free, win up to £5,000 if you get all 5 fixtures correct. I will give you the full ad read in a moment, but just a reminder, you are still able to enter. It's a 3 p.m. cutoff. Great to see 2 Irish lads in the starting lineup. Oh, I thought you were talking about me, Chris, for a second. I forgot that Conor Bradley and Caoimhín Kelleher were both in the lineup today. It's great to see 3 lads, isn't it really, though, Chris? You know, them 2 there and me doing the real work here. No, it is brilliant. Look, it would have been great to have Trent Szoboszlai available as well, but do you know, I still think maybe we should have started with Elliott today. I'm going to get that in before the game. Maybe he comes off the bench again and has a big impact, but I would have felt he deserved to start this week, I'm going to be honest. These watch-alongs are a godsend. We can't listen to the match on radio online. Yeah, it's I still feel weird that some people can't watch football every week. But I am I'm pleased to have you guys with me, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. And I will do my best to keep you informed about what is going on in the game as much as I can, while of course reading out your comments, super chats and stuff like that as well. Our poll is still open for you guys if you'd like to have your say. We've simply asked you for the result today. Is it going to be a Brentford win, a draw, or a Liverpool win? So far, 83% of you guys are feeling very optimistic on a Liverpool win, 8% on a draw, and 8% on a Brentford win. Hated watching the Arsenal game without you, Craig. Thank you, Nevlin. I hated missing it, mate. I really did. I'm not a good patient. I'm not good when I'm sick. And yeah, I hated missing it. And I hated it even more that we lost. But I've got to be honest, I don't think we deserved that from the game. I think Arsenal were the better team. Unfortunately, it's been and gone. But all we can do now is keep plugging away and trying to get the 3 points each week. And then see where we end up at the end of the campaign. Completely agree on starting Elliott. He's the only one who has made the right triangle work better than or other than Szoboszlai, said Yatesino. I agree, and look, I would have thought that he earned the start after his performance off the bench from Burnley. But look, we trust Jurgen, and we'll see what he comes up with today. It's great to have Mohamed Salah back available as well. Interesting that Klopp's gone for both with Toro and Alexis McAllister. I'm interested to see if that is in a double pivot or if it's going to be McAllister on the left or right side of midfield. Who do you drop for Elliott though? McAllister. You know, for me, it's one of McAllister or Waturo that plays with Jones and, in this case, Elliott. Craig, what score do you think the Chelsea match against City will be? My head says 3 or 4-1 to Manchester City. My heart says I'd love a 2-all draw. Very important 3 points today. A statement is needed, said Cop Idol. Yes, and speaking of statements, I bet you'd like your bank statement to have an extra £5,000 in it, wouldn't you? Well, today we are being proudly brought to you with thanks to our friends at Fantasy 5. Fantasy 5 is a completely free fantasy game where you can win up to £5,000 every single week, and best of all, it's completely free to play. Couldn't be more straightforward. Pick 5 players from the 5 games. Each player has an expected points total. For example, this week Mr. Erling Braut Haaland has an expected points total of 9.5, while Caicedo's just 4.5. Players score points based on the same system as FPL, other than the bonus point system, which doesn't come into play here. If they score more points than their fantasy points target, you win the jackpot. It is that simple. Jackpot's been won 4 times already this season. There are also prizes every week and month, such as Premier League shirts, Apple Watches, and just for you guys, just for the Anfield Agenda audience, our friends at Fantasy 5 are also giving away a £50 LFC store gift card as well. To enter, what you have to do, scan the QR code or use our link to get over to Fantasy 5. Enter by picking your 5 players, and don't forget as well to put your username into the chat in here to make sure you're in with a chance to enter. We're going to give away that £50 gift card for the League Cup final next week, so we'll announce the winner during the watch along. You must be 18 years or over to enter. Please always gamble responsibly, and remember, begambleaware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. Just scan the QR code on the screen, and good luck to everyone. Craig, thoughts on Caicedo and Lavia at Chelsea? I don't really know how to have any thoughts on Lavia at the minute, but apparently he's close to being back from injury. Caicedo, I think, is starting to show his quality. I don't remember as being as confident about Liverpool winning the league as I was when we thought we'd won that race for Moise Caicedo. But being honest with you, and I mentioned this yesterday, so I'm not just talking out my hoop, but I do feel, in a weird way, we've got great value in the deal that we got with Endo, because it took a while for him to get up to speed, which isn't unusual in a Jurgen Klopp system. But now I think we're really starting to see what Jurgen Klopp and what the recruitment team and George Schmadtke seen in Endo. I think we really noticed when he wasn't around during the Asia Cup when he was over playing with Japan. And last week again got a nice reminder of what he brings to the team. So yeah, Caicedo will come good, but do I feel like we've really screwed ourselves by missing out? Not as much as I thought initially. Is it true that Klopp's going to miss the League Cup final? Why would he miss the League Cup final? Unless I've missed something here, Darren. I don't see why he would miss the League Cup final, you know. Alisson, absolutely going to miss it. Trent, going to miss it, and Szoboszlai probably going to miss it, but sure, Kelleher would have been playing anyway. But yeah, I'm not sure about Klopp. Didn't hear anything about that personally. Is Konate over the red card? Yes, the red card was just a 1-game suspension which he served for the game last week against Burnley. Endo surely one of the bargains of the season, said Malcolm Billington. Aidan Crowley said Endo got up to speed faster than Caicedo did, which is crazy considering Caicedo was already in the Prem and Endo had to come from Stuttgart, so yes. How long's Alisson out for? Don't know, Samuel. The scan was being done today, to the best of my knowledge, mate, so I don't know when we'll get the news on that one. But as I said earlier on, it's never ideal to lose Alisson, of course. But if we can get through today, I think we're okay. Because obviously midweek against Luton, we're at home. You would expect us to beat Luton at home. And then the League Cup finals next weekend. And Kelleher would have been playing in that anyway. So this is the game for me that makes me the most nervous. If we can get through today. And I don't know if it's the kickoff time, the jersey, But it's a combination of everything that makes me feel nervous. And we've just hit 241,000 subscribers as well. So please do keep hitting that subscribe button. The countdown has officially started to 250,000. Less than 9,000 to go. Never thought we'd get there, but we want to get there with your continued support. So please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't done so. And again, don't forget, our friends of Fantasy 5 are open and available for you to enter this week right up until the 3 p.m. cutoff time. Scan the QR code on the screen. Remember, 18 plus, begambleaware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. At the moment in time, Jota's my favourite player. Saved us this season, said Connor Mullen. Not going to lie, the Arsenal game shook my confidence a little bit, said Chewits. Look, I don't think you're the only one. I think it shook a lot of us a little bit because of the way we lost it. I don't like when we're outfought. And we were outfought that day. We were outbattled that day. And I think we were out-tacticked that day by Arteta. Arsenal looked like they wanted it more than us. But it's been and gone. Nothing we can do about it now. Can't change it. All we can do is keep our heads down, try to keep picking up 3 points, and concentrate then when that game comes against Manchester City and try and get the victory. Now, the good news, Manchester City under Pep Guardiola have only beaten Liverpool once since Klopp has been here at Anfield in the league, and that was during the COVID years where there was no fans inside the stadium. So hopefully that run continues and they don't get anything off us at Anfield. Craig, who are the best atmosphere in a Europa League group? I don't know, because remember, I watched the games on silent because of copyright issues, so I'm going to rely on you to tell me who you think had the best atmosphere during the Europa League. Thoughts of those two upfront partnerships for Brentford? So, I don't want to say it because I feel like if I underplay them, they're going to come back to haunt me, and if I build them up and hype them up, hopefully they'll fail. Honestly, I'm worried about Tony, but not so much about Mopé. Touch wood. I'm more concerned that we've been pretty lax from set pieces. And if there's one thing you think of as Brentford doing well, it's set pieces. Whether they're free kicks, corners, whatever. We're going to have to be better than we were last week. Still annoyed by the goal that we conceded against Burnley. It was too easy. And we need to be tighter today in our market. So I hope Verge and Ibu are ready for the battle. And hopefully they come out on the top of the physical tussles. I think to lose, but I'm a Lask fan. Tell you what though, I heard great things about Lask Linz and the way they welcomed the Liverpool fans for the Europa League game. If I remember correctly, there was a very friendly atmosphere, lots of good chat and stuff, and swapping shirts and flags and all in the bars beforehand. So yes, big shout out to Lask for that welcome for the Liverpool fans. It's funny seeing Joe Cole standing next to Crouchy. Yeah, Joe Cole. I'm still annoyed about Joe Cole, I can't lie to you. I know he tried to backwalk his knowing he was finished when he came to Liverpool, but it doesn't sit well with me knowing he came for a payday and knew that he was past his best. Luca said, "Hi Craig, how are you doing lately? Honestly, I know you've been through a lot and just like to check in." Thank you, Luca. I'm good, alright mate, yeah, I'm good. Every day I'm getting a bit stronger after that virus that knocked me on my backside. My baby girl's over on holidays for the first time without us in Lanzarote, and she's enjoying herself. My little man is healthy. Yeah, all good, thank you. Appreciate you checking in, mate, and I hope all is well with you. Thank God Bradley is starting. I put him in my FPL, but didn't know if he was going to start, said Hacks. Speaking of FPL hacks, have you got yourself over to Fantasy 5, mate? Don't forget, still time to enter right up until 3 p.m. Scan the QR code on screen to be in with a chance to win up to £5,000. Completely free to enter. It is a gambler product. 18 plus. begambleaware.org is there. And just a reminder, that is my selection this week. Bruno Guimaraes, who's in at 5.5 points. That's my target to beat. Ollie Watkins, 6.5 points. Hyung-Son Min, 8.5 points. Mr. Phil Foden, 8.5 points. And Mr. Ross Barkley, 7.5 points. If I beat all of those points targets, if each one of those boys do the job, Craig goes in the money. completely free to enter. 18 plus, begambleaware.org. Please gamble responsibly. Scan the QR code, use our link. Don't forget you can also win a £50 gift card with thanks to our friends at Fantasy 5. £50 LFC store gift card, which we're going to be announcing the winner of during the watch along of the League Cup final next week. Make sure that you put your username in the chat and our friends at Fantasy 5 will enter you into that draw once you've used our link. How many goals do you think Lucho's goals and assists will be by the end of the season? Well, do you know what? I actually have his goals and assists so far this season, so bear with me. I come prepared today. Right, so far Lucho has 2 assists and 5 goals so far this season in the Premier League. So how many do I think he has by the end of the season? I'm going to say he gets to 10 goals and 6 assists. That's my guess. So 6 assists and 10 goals. Right now, Mohamed Salah is 8 assists and 14 goals, so 22 goal involvements for Liverpool. Next on the list is Darwin Núñez with 7 assists and 8 goals, so 15 goal involvements. And the only other player other than Darwin Núñez, Mohamed Salah, to be in double digits is Diogo Jota, who has 2 assists and 9 goals. So yes, let's see if Lucho can get up those scoring charts and into double figures as soon as possible. Are you worried about the game because of the shortcomings? I'm worried about the game, Darren, because of the kickoff time, because I'm always nervous when we play Brentford because they're a good team. So Fantasy 5 wants to know, if I win the £5,000, can they come with me to Vegas? Yes, deal. Yes, I agree. If I win the £5,000 Fantasy 5, you can absolutely come to Vegas and hold my drink while I gamble that £5,000 on behalf of both of us. But I wouldn't be gambling it, I'd be using it on Raiders tickets. So we'd be living the good life, Fantasy 5. Me and Fantasy 5 at a Raiders game in Las Vegas. That's what life's about. So yes, deal. If I win, you can come with. Don't worry about a thing. Phil Lewington said it's gonna be alright. See, that's what you've done, Phil. You just simply said, don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. And you've made me sing. You've put 50p in the idiot, Phil. Would you swap Gakpo for Tony? Yes, I would. I got to be honest, I would. I think, if we're honest, most of you would as well. I think you would, you know. Norwegian TV are saying 4 to 6 weeks for Alisson, by the way. Now, that's the first we've heard, so let's wait and see. But Connor has just put into the chat, Norwegian TV saying 4 to 6 weeks for Mr. Alisson Becker, which would rule him out of the Manchester City game, which wouldn't be great. So let's wait and see if it's confirmed by the club. But just coming in now, as I said, breaking news, Norwegian TV reporting that Alisson Becker will be out for 4 to 6 weeks with that hamstring injury. Craig, what do you prefer, tea or coffee? Oh, I don't drink tea, so 100% coffee. I can't function without at least 2-3 cups of coffee a day. So yes, strong coffee for me. 1 sugar, tiny drop, cold milk. Hamstring injuries usually 4 to 6 weeks, so it sounds about right. Yeah, it's still not great though. Ben saying so no Alisson in the final. Well, he wouldn't have been playing anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered because Kelleher plays the League Cup games. See, Ben, you're showing your non-Liverpool side there, bro. Come on, Ben. Salah or Jota? Salah. Every day of the week. Salah's the man. Salah's our talisman. So, yes. Salah before every one of the forwards because it's Mo. My friends, please do keep hitting that like button as well. We're at 388. We can get it up to 1,000 before kickoff. We've 15 minutes to go. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you've still got time to enter Fantasy 5. It's open right up until 3 p.m. That's the close because they go for the 3 p.m. game. So you still have a chance to enter. The link is in the description, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Get yourself over to Fantasy 5. You can enter completely free each week. You can win up to £5,000 jackpot if you get each of the 5 games right. But there's still prizes like Apple Watches, Premier League shirts. And just for you guys, this week they're giving away £50 Liverpool store voucher to one of you lucky people. All you have to do is use our link, play the game, and put your username in the chat, and our friends at Fantasy 5 will do the rest and put you into that draw. It's an 18 plus product, and of course begambleaware.org is there for your responsible gambling tools. Right, let's win this game, Red, said Jack. There's the challenge, 1,000 likes. Come on, smash this, said Colin Brooks. Yes, I think we can do it, Colin. We've got 13 minutes and 559 likes to go. I think we can do it. Reckon we get an Adrian Masterclass versus City. There's no such thing as an Adrian Masterclass. The best Adrian Masterclass you could have is when he masters his ass off somewhere else in the summer. That's a masterclass. Hi Craig, me and my son Liam, power love watching you stream. Thank you John, much love to you and young Liam, mate. Appreciate you being with us. I say young Liam, your son could be 25 for all I know, but he's still young to me. So yes, thank you John, thank you Liam, really appreciate you watching. And everyone, let us know where in the world you're tuning in from. If you ever wondered where the Anfield Agenda audience does tune in from, top 5 are as follows. UK, number 1, that's where we're most watched. Second on the list, what do you think? It's America. There you go. Number 3, Ireland. Number 4, South Africa. And to the best of my knowledge, number 5 is India. But I might be wrong. Hey Craig, are you okay, mate? I'm good. Nervous, Leo, but good. Mayo's in the house, Oliver. How are we? Kunasatatu. I'm in the UK, said Iranian Pride. The Netherlands for tea. South Africa's in the house with May and Nice. Mars, Jacob out there doing Elon's work from in Mars. How is it up there, mate? Are we alright? Do you know how we fixed? Any chance you could, get me a nice plot of land while you're up there on Mars? Save me the future, headaches. Hungary's in the house, nice. Craig, would you rather Elliott in a double pivot with McAllister or Jones or Gravenberch? I don't need the double pivot with McAllister. I think I would have gone Endo, Jones and Elliott today. Wicklow's in the house. Podrick just up the road, bro. Not too far from me at all. Northampton, how are we? Toronto, Canada. Tishine's over in Japan. Welcome in, my friend. Obviously, Benjamin, our friend from New Zealand, is in the house. A lone Kiwi. I don't think you're alone, Benjamin. I think we've got plenty of people from your good part of the world, sir. Waterford, the Dacia's in the house, Jack. How are we? Jamaica, Edinburgh, Kuwait. For Abbas, how are we, my friend? Friend of mine's father used to work in Kuwait. Netherlands in the house as well. Well, a few Netherlands. A few Dutch people in the house. Malta, I see as well. Philip, how are we? My parents-in-law will be over in Malta next month. What's my prediction? Jack, I'm going ballsy and I'm going 3-1, mate. 3-1 is my prediction today. That's said more with hope than belief, but 3-1. Istanbul, Turkey's in the house. I'm going to be back in Turkey in September and I cannot wait. It's been about 4 years since I've last been in Turkey, and if anyone knows anything about me, they know I love the country of Turkey, and I can't wait to be back over. Leo Frost, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, bro. And here he is, right on time. Mr. Brian LFC, US of A, gifting 20 Anfield Agenda memberships just to make up for the shortcomings of his New York... I'm not going to say it, Brian. I'm not going to say it, Giants. Sorry, Brian. I know Brian's still angry at me because when I spoke about the World Cup final being on, I said it was in the Jets venue, and of course Brian's been a Giants fan, like to remind me that's the same goddamn venue. So welcome in, Brian, and good morning to you, sir. Zambia, nice. Thank you, right back. Super fan from DRC living in South Africa. Nice. South Africa in the house. Loads of South African reps today. We love that, TYL. Welcome in, my friend. Where is all my Tipperary people, said Irish Edits. Where are you? Come on. Where's all the Bulmers gang? Zimbabwe. Nice. Romania's in the house. Mr. Marku, welcome in. Philippines, lovely Taff. Beautiful part of the world. Mauritius there. The Mauritius gang always make me nervous. Not nervous, jealous. Yes, Mauritius is actually the place my mum wanted to go on holidays. Never got there in the end before she passed away, but maybe I can get there. We've got a couple. Apparently, if I go to Mauritius, I have to have a Mauritian curry, and that's coming in from one of our friends from Mauritius. Oh, look, Kim Jong-un's in. North Korea's in the house. How are we, mate? Surprised they've got the broadband, to be honest with you, to be watching. But there you go. Norway. We've got loads of amazing Norwegian Reds in the chat. Welcome into all of you. Cork is in the house. How are we, Sean? The Fillet of Munster. Right, I'm just going to get the game ready to go here at my end, my friends. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Right, where we go? TNT Sports, there we go. Indianapolis in the house, we love that. Nepal, Egypt, Kingston, Jamaica for Taj. I've been there. There you go, I've been there. Beautiful place. Galway. And you've got an expat from Tip there as well, Dave. All the way in Galway. Say hello to Sinead for us as always. And I know she's going to want Salah to come on and play today and score. Sinead is our resident Mohamed Salah superfan. Dev Gandhi, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Thank you for your support. Australia in the house. Miami Beach. Going to be in Miami Beach, I think, next October. My son has decided that for my wife and I's 25th year together, we have to go on the Icon of the Seas, the new Royal Caribbean ship. So, yes, Lucas has decided we need to get back to Miami next year for the cruise to go from there around the Caribbean. So, there you go, Miami. I'm going to be seeing you next year. And don't forget, Vegas will be seeing myself and Fantasy 5 if I win the $5,000 this week, because I've made that promise to our good friends. Who signed shirts do you have? Mine's Klopp, Mane, Xabi. Oh, Harry, you're asking a question that you might need to sit down, bro, because I'm about to hit you with a lot of answers. So who signed shirts have I got? Virgil, Diogo, Trent, Allison, Darwin, I'm trying to think of the old Aldridge, Didi Hamann, Pele, Maradona, Suarez. I don't think what other ones are up in my mother-in-law's attic. Fowler. I've got a couple of signed boots as well. I've got a Bobby Firmino painting. I've got a signed Bobby Firmino boot. I think that's it off the top of my head. How did I get them? I bought them. A couple of them I was lucky enough to get signed in person. Like I met Didi Hamann, Vladimir Smitser and Djibril Cissé at a former Players Association event that I was helping to host. So, sorry, why is TNT Sports shitting the bed with their channel here? Keep saying the channel's not available. This channel's not available. TNT Sports, can you hurry up and make it available so I can watch the game, please and thank you? What is going on with TNT? Is anybody else having issues with TNT Sports 1? Boston, Massachusetts is in the house, PRN. Now, my friend, seeing that you've admitted to being in Boston, don't forget, we're going to be in Boston 22nd of March next month, 5 weeks from yesterday. Tickets are on sale on Ticketmaster. We love to see it. And don't forget, I've said this before, if you're in that neck of the woods and maybe times are tough at the minute, maybe you fancy a night out but you haven't got the readies, reach out to us. I'd happily give you guys a few tickets. It's not about making money when we come to Boston. It's just about meeting you guys. So if you are in that neck of the woods, send us an email, contact@AnfieldAgenda.com, and I'll sort you out with those tickets on me. It would be a pleasure to meet you. But if you would like to come and see us, you can get the tickets as well on Ticketmaster. So don't forget, 5 weeks from yesterday, Anfield Agenda in Boston at the House of Blues in the Foundation Room, 22nd of March. This is doing my head in. What is going on with TNT Sports? Is anybody else having issues with it? Because it keeps telling me that the channel isn't working. Aidan Crowley said he's got a Steve Highway signed shirt showing my age. Nice. Come on. Don't be silly now. TNT Sport. All the money you charge. You think you can get this game right? Let's go. Working fine for me. I'm streaming it. TNT is okay for me. Yeah, it's not working for me. Nope. Not working for me yet. Come on, TNT. Will you stop shitting the bed? Right. It just keeps saying please wait for program to load even though I can see the game. So I'm just going to leave it on like that and hope it works. Right, my friends, just before we get back underway, one more reminder that today's watch along is proudly being sponsored by our friends at Fantasy 5. You can still enter this week right up until 3 p.m. Fantasy 5 is a fantasy game where you can win up to £5,000 every week, and best of all, it's completely free to enter. It's so free and so exciting that my wife is just coming to the room. That's how excited she is about entering and playing Fantasy 5. It couldn't be more straightforward. Pick 5 players from the 5 games each week. Has an expected points total. For example, this weekend, Haaland has a points target of 9.5, while Caicedo's target is just 4.5. Players score points based on the same system as FPL, other than the bonus points, which don't come into play. If they score more than the fantasy points target, you win the jackpot. It is that simple. It's been won 4 times already this season. There are also prizes every week and month, such as Premier League shirts, Apple Watches, and for you guys only, our friends at Fantasy 5 have given a £50 Liverpool gift card up for grabs. To enter, all you have to do, scan the QR code or use our link, go over, enter the game, come back, put your username into the chat, and they will take care of the rest. For me this week, this is what I've gone for. I have gone Bruno Guimaraes with a tally of 5.5 points. I've gone for Ollie Watkins with a tally of 6.5 points. Heung-Son Min with 8.5 points. Phil Foden 8.5 points. And Ross Barkley 7.5 points. Scan the QR code on the screen. It is 18 plus. Remember, Gamble Aware, begambleaware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. The TV's not working. No, it's not putting the game. Now it's on, but turn that TV on for me just to be safe, will you? Yes, so still time to enter. Don't forget, scan the QR code on screen or use the link, and our friends at Fantasy 5, thanks for turning off my TV, we'll do the rest. Pay your bill. Trust me, Dave. It's nearly has me crying every month. Could I have a coffee, please? Thank you very much. I hate the away kit. So do I. But at least TNT Sports working at the minute, and that makes me feel a lot more relaxed. So, we are moments away from kickoff, my friends. As always, I'm going to do my best to take you through the game. Today's ref's Michael Oliver, for those asking. But don't worry, the PGMOL have found a way to stick Mr. David Koo on VAR, so I wouldn't be getting too cocky. I know Michael Oliver's a great referee, but let's wait and see what the footballing gods have in store for us. Right, we are about to get underway, so yes, don't forget, Liverpool playing from right to left in the first half. And as soon as we kick off, I'll start the clock. And don't forget, full watch along today as always. Match reaction, player ratings video, social media reaction, all coming your way. Right, we're just waiting for the go ahead for Mr. Michael Oliver, and then we'll be underway. Here we go. Liverpool kicking off, and of course we do the decent thing and launch the ball out long left hand side, where Brentford win the first header and the second ball drops into midfield. We need to be at this from the off today. And we've no excuses. We've had plenty of time to prepare for the game, so we need to match the effort that I'm sure we're going to see from Brentford. Right. Bradley in possession now, right hand side. He goes back to Ibu. Press comes on him from Ivan Toney and Neil Maupay. He goes back to Kelleher, who makes a clearance long. Anybody else feel nervous with that purple kit? Because I won't lie to you folks, I feel nervous every week with that purple kit. Sync, no problem, Wayne. Let me just get to 1 minute, bro, and then we'll sing for you. I sent the super chat. I will get to it in 1 second, my friend. Don't worry. There it is. Turning 23 today. Hope our players keep that in mind. And bash Brentford. Happy birthday, my man. Love from Norway. Right. 1 minute. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, Trexbell Boston. Happy birthday, sir. And thank you for being with us. Appreciate your support. Jota now bringing the ball away for Liverpool. Chance to counter, but he plays the ball behind Darwin. It wasn't paying attention. And Brentford have it back in the centre of the park. They work it out left-hand side. Tony. Again. Brentford moving the ball around quickly. Press comes on from Liverpool. Brentford with Ben Mee back on the halfway line. Ball out right-hand side. Come on, come across, Robbo. My prediction was 3-1. Sabrina, what did you say your prediction was today, love? You were very adamant about it earlier on.
Was I?
Yeah.
What number was I saying?
I think you were saying you agreed with my 3-1, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
We've got a bit of a slight problem. If I win the Fantasy 5 this week, they've already asked can they come to Vegas with me if I win the $5,000. So I've said yeah. You're not coming, no matter what happens, though. Nothing unusual there, though, about you not coming, love, is there? What? It's early. Fantasy 5, it's early, but you said be myself.
Goodbye.
Right. Diaz giving chase left-hand side. Brentford player puts it out to be a Liverpool throw-in. Purple's the colour of royalty. I'm Irish, mate. Don't give a damn about royalty. We don't do royalty. The only royalty in Ireland is yours truly. Well, no. Katie Taylor. She should be queen and I should be king. Yes, but don't care about royalty, mate, you know. I'm a citizen, not a subject. Can't wait to see you in the USA. That sounds a little bit threatening. I'm only joking, Connor. Can't wait to be there, bro. Next month. It's going to be lots of fun. Right, Kelleher in possession. Out right-hand side to Kanade. McAllister. Jota. Jota tries to turn down the right side in a congested area. Loses out and it's a Brentford throw-in. Brentford get on with it quickly. Brentford in possession, left-hand side. Ball in behind. Space. Strike from Mopé. And thankfully, it wasn't Mopé, sorry, but strike from Brentford edge of the box. And thankfully, they dragged it wide. But again, bit of space there that I'm not happy about early doors. Oh, Harvey triple captain Nunes. Going big this week, bro. I like it. I hope it pays off for you. The real king is the one on the bench today. Yes. I agree with you on that, Zach. I'm certainly willing to worship at the royal altar of Mo. I'm in Galway. Watch all your vids and streams. Thank you, Brian, and appreciate your support, mate. Great to have you with us. Don't forget, we have all your match statistics on screen today as well. As you can see from them, just updating part of our new back-end system that we've invested in. You will see possession, you will see shots on target, you will see things like yellow, red cards and lots of other stuff. With thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder as well, who help supply us with all these statistics and tech. Right. Ball back with the Brentford keeper. Press comes on from Darwin. Keeper flecking goes out right hand side. Brentford flick the ball into midfield. Again, look, that's a very quick switch into the left channel. Mopé now. Brentford get bodies into the box. Ball ricochets and Virgil van Dijk puts the boot through and clears. Listening to your stream while at work. Don't get caught, Dark Ruby. Don't get caught. If you do get caught, just blame it on me. It's fine. 651 likes, guys. Come on. We can get that up to 1,000. 350 to go. If you haven't hit the like button, please do take a second. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. What's my score prediction? Said Ian. I went 3-1, mate. I went 2-1 all week, but I felt a little bit extra ballsy today, so I went 3-1. Still feels weird seeing Reguilon in a Brentford shirt. Sing, don't worry about a thing. Right, let's actually end the poll because the match is underway, so we should probably end that. So most of you guys have gone for a Liverpool win. You're about to get banned, Riyadh. Unless I see a Darwin Núñez go, Darwin Núñez goal in the next 2 seconds, bro. Y'all about to get banned. Jota, ball in the air, cleared by Brentford. It's not looking good for you here, bro. Yep, definitely no goal, so that is a ban. I told you, no fake scores. We don't put up with it. It's not fair to people in the chat. So I hope it was worth it. Van Dijk now clears his line. 6.5 minutes gone, and Brentford still scoreless. Loving the new tech. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jason. Drainator, thank you for the super chat. Do you think Gakpo come good? I have my doubts. But I hope I'm wrong. Him and Gravenberch are the ones I think that need to pull their socks up this season. Drainator, but I'm not writing either off yet. Am I going to watch the Bob Marley film? Oh, God, yes. Yes, I will. It looks very good. Brentford do well. Play around the press. Mopé, he's isolated, though. It's just him and Kanate. Still, he holds the ball up. Now it's Ivan Toney. Robbo gets back. Well done. Between him and Endo, they win the ball. Go on, Robbo. Go on, man. Go on. Throws the ball inside. Blocked by the Brentford player, and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Am I sponsored by Adidas? I wish I was, but the truth is, I'm just an Adidas fanboy, mate. But I wish I was sponsored by them. I wish I didn't have to pay for all my hoodies, but yeah, no, unfortunately, it's just me loving Adidas stuff is the honest answer. Gakpo's never been a major goal scorer for us. Just because his name isn't always on the score sheet doesn't mean he isn't a good player. I didn't say that was the reason why he's not a good player. I just don't know where he fits in to the Liverpool 11 on a consistent basis. But as I said, he's still young, as is Mr. Ryan Gravenberch. They both have plenty of time on their side. Jen, thank you, Jen, for gifting 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. You're very kind. Liverpool patient in possession here with McAllister. Jota, McAllister, Bradley. Again, Liverpool playing little triangles here, but not really making inroads yet. Endo tries to slip it down the line for Darwin Núñez, but it's cleared by the Brentford defence, and Brentford have reset themselves again. It's definitely looking like a game of defence versus attack. Will Alisson miss the City game? I think so, based off the reports that we're hearing of 4 to 6 weeks, but we'll wait for proper confirmation from the club. Robbo. Back to Verge, inside our own half, left-hand side. McAllister to Diaz. Diaz goes out to Conor Bradley, right-hand side. Bradley cuts infield. Back to Lucho. Bradley again has a run at the Brentford defence. Has a little flick. Ooh, Jota. Unlucky. Come on, boys, keep going. Flecken punches it away. Referee gives a free kick, but that was good play. That was good play, especially from Conor Bradley. Look at that direct running from Bradley. Look at this. Gives it to Lucho, gets it back, and his first thought is to run into the penalty area, have a pop at that Brentford defence. Gets a little strike away as well that forces Flecken into a good save down to his left-hand side, and Jota's follow-up is blocked. But that's promising stuff from Conor Bradley. I love all the love in the chat for Conor Bradley. Well in. SG's given us a 50% win probability for Liverpool, 27% draw, 23% lose. Who's my favourite Liverpool player? Of the current bunch, Alisson. Alisson, then Darwin, then Mo. Ever, Robbie Fowler. Mopé now. Endo gives chase. Well done, Endo. Mr. Conor Bradley has the ball. Centre of the park for Liverpool. Conor Bradley's too good for you. Hey, come on now. I'm an early adopter of the Conor Bradley love. I've been selling Conor Bradley's virtues to you guys before he even broke into the first team. So he's not too good for us. He's in the right place. Craig, if in any situation we have to bring on Adrian, that's the title gone. I agree, David. I agree. Do you know, the good thing is though, David, I'm willing to play if Kelleher gets injured. So that's the good news. I'll come in instead of Adrian and we'll win the league. You know, just think of me as like Yashin, Allison, and Pieface all combined. Ball's back with Flecken now. We're 11.5 minutes in. And honestly, I'm feeling okay so far. So far, so good. Is Salah not playing? He's on the bench, Trey. He's on the bench. I'll go to the bench for you now, just in case you haven't seen the options available to Jurgen. Joe Gomez, Mohamed Salah, Adrian, Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott, Kostas Tsimikas, Ryan Gravenberch, James McConnell, and Jarrell Kwanzaa. That is your bench. Corner here to Liverpool, left-hand side. Come on, boys. Good delivery. Robbo coming across to take it. I love all your vids. Keep it up. Thank you, Kobe. Really appreciate that, bro. Thank you for your support. I hope you've hit the subscribe button as well. Right, here we go. Corner. Come on, boys. Already, look at Mope. He's all over wrestling Canade already. Ball in. Breaks all the way across to McAllister. Jones now. Central. Gets onto his left foot. Plays it back out. Ball in. That's a good ball in from Andy Robertson. And it'll be another Liverpool corner on the far side. I think the Brentford player thought that was going out for a goal kick and left it. But referee's pointed for a corner. Let's have a look. I mean, Jota was clattered into there, by the way. So they want to keep an eye on what's going on. Oh, he's already got it checked, but they're saying play on. Right, corner on the right-hand side now. Cross in deep. Again, what? How was that a free out? You're a gimp, Oliver. So no. This annoys me already. He's given frees out for stuff he's not going to give a penalty for. Jota was wrestled to the ground a minute ago. Checked, nothing. Right there, tiniest little bit of argy-bargy and he gives a free out. I'm not having that. This does my head in. You cannot be making that as a free out and not giving a penalty for worse contact. Nonsense. Nonsense. He was given that free out before the corner was even taken. That was one of those, he knew he gave the wrong decision and was given a cheap free out. Brentford now on the attack. Oof. Tony drifted just wide of Kelleher's post. Do not gap breathe there. I don't know what that means, but mate, I'll breathe however I would like, if that's okay with your good self. Can I say hi to William and Logan? Absolutely, Kobe. William and Logan, how are we? $15 minutes on the clock in Brentford. It's still Brentford 0, Liverpool 0. Decent start. Now I just want to breathe louder, mate. Now all I can think about now is how I breathe. I'm breathing louder. Free kick here to Brentford. McAllister leaned into Tony. You can't be giving away cheap free kicks like that to Brentford, by the way. Klopp warned all week about that. This is Brentford's bread and butter. Now he's given another one. Another stupid free kick from McAllister, this time even closer. And he's fortunate that's a free and not a penalty. It's right on the edge of the box, but that's 2 free kicks McAllister's given away in the space of 15 seconds. And it is a free kick, thankfully, but still in a dangerous position right on the edge of the penalty area, left-hand side. Kelleher's setting his wall now, and we all know to keep an eye on where the football is. Recently discovered your channel. Love your professionalism, mate. Let's go. Thank you, Sanka. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us as well. Great to have you with us. We need to defend this. Silly free kicks. Klopp has warned all week about this. And already here we are giving away set pieces on the edge of the penalty area. 2 in a row. And this is in prime Ivan Toney shooting position. Right, Reguilon and Toney standing over it. I like Kelleher's positioning here, by the way. Just getting that in before he hits this. Strike. Well done, Queeveen. Right in his, right where we should be. Toney gets it on target, but Queeveen Kelleher, as I mentioned, got his positioning spot on and makes it look easy. Well done, Queeveen. Canade now to Curtis Jones. 17 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. Still Brentford 0, Liverpool 0. And don't forget, today we're being brought to you with thanks to our friends of Fantasy 5. You can still enter right up until 3 o'clock by scanning the QR code or using the link in the description. It is 18 plus, and begambleaware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. How do you enter for the gift card? All you have to do is enter the game, go over, use our link, join Fantasy 5, play this week's game, come back in and put your username in the chat. And that's it. Fantasy 5 will take care of the rest and you will be entered into that draw for the £50 Liverpool gift card. And I'll announce the winner next week in the League Cup final. McAllister, back out to Conor Bradley. Lucho. Darwin. Robbo. Virgil van Dijk. To Arturo Endo. YouTube playing silly buggers with us again, demonetizing us midstream for no reason. I reckon we're probably 20 grand down over the last year from being demonetized mid YouTube stream for no reason. I haven't even swore once today, as you will have noticed. And yet we're being demonetized. This is our livelihoods. Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it. Toney on the break. Strike, thankfully, weak and straight at Kelleher, who gets down and makes the save. Again, though, we got to keep an eye on that. Can't be giving Toney that space. What position is Brady? I think he meant Bradley. Right back, mate, but he is very advanced. What does it mean to be demonetized? No ad revenue is what it means, mate, for no reason, which is very annoying when this is your livelihood. And it's an ongoing issue that we've alerted them week after week. Robbo, cross in, blocked. Back to Jota. Strike! Ooh, Flecken gets a touch. That'll be another Liverpool corner. Be careful they don't take their channel from you. You can't take my channel from me for nothing, Chris. You know, I'm not doing anything wrong. Ultra Rizzler, thank you for subbing, mate. Much appreciated. What sports did I play? Do I play? None at the minute, SS. But growing up, I played football and tennis really competitively, mate. Right, corner here to Liverpool. We go short with it. McAllister puts the ball in. Flicked! Goes all the way through to Verge on the far side. Brentford are complaining about something, but we're still in play. Lucho flicks the ball towards the far post. Again, it's cleared by Ben Mee. It'll be a Liverpool corner on the far side. Brentford feel, I think there was maybe a handball in there. Let's have a look. McAllister puts in a cross. It was a handball from Endo. They were right. There was a handball from Wataru Endo in there and we got away with one. Corner to Liverpool on the far side. Robbo with the in-swinger. Headed away by Ivan Toney. Only as far as Conor Bradley. Endo. Strike. Blocked. Again, it'll go out for another Liverpool corner. Pressure really ratcheting up here from Kloppo's boys. We need to make a count though. I'm sure I've seen something in there about a Cork man living in Sweden. I'm sure I've seen that in there somewhere. Keep your head up. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. It's just really frustrating when, you know, you can see your revenue going. But we keep chugging along. Cross in. Headed away again by Toney. Breaks to Jones. Jones goes back out right hand side to Lucho. How do you think Lee Trundle would have been in the Prem? I don't know, but he was even I know Lee Trundle's a Swansea legend, so I don't know how he would have stayed on in the Prem though, but he would have probably took that. It wasn't him who took the ridiculous penalty once upon a time, if my memory's right. Jones back doing some defending. He's under pressure. Well done, Curtis Jones. Turns into a little bit of space inside his own penalty area. We need somebody to show from now, gents. Good ball into midfield to Jota. Jota spreads it out right side to Conor Bradley, who loses out aerially. Canade wins the second ball, though. Come on. Well in. Some more silly, cheap free kicks being given away. And Michael Oliver only too happy to give them whenever... Look at the state of that. How is that a free kick, Oliver, you little gimp? How is that a free kick? Reguilon threw himself to the ground when Bradley was barely even in the vicinity. And immediately free kick. This shit needs to stop. They play for this. Did you see how easy and cheap a free that was? Ball goes behind for Liverpool goal kick. Oliver needs to wake up, because they can't be getting free kicks for a lack of any physical contact, or else I want about 8 pennos a game here. Liverpool throw in on the far side. Ollie, not you, sir. A different Ollie is the GIMP in this scenario, not your good self. Diaz. Joe Cole sounds like he's crying. My thoughts were with you all, David. I did just see on the screen voice of Joe Cole, and I felt sorry for you all. But thankfully you get to hear me and not Joe Cole, because let's be honest, nobody cares what Joe Cole has to say. I'm from India. Do you think Brentford has a chance? They have a chance, Dev, because they're a decent team, but hopefully we get the result, mate. But I never take Brentford lightly. And welcome in, by the way, Dev. Great to have you with us. Robbo to Diaz. Diaz out left-hand side to Darwin, who's been quite quiet so far in the game, actually. Ball into Lucho, tries to shoulder control it, and the ball goes behind. 26 minutes on the clock. Still Brentford 0, Liverpool 0. Do I like any pundits? Yes, I do. I've said this loads of times. I think Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher are brilliant on Monday Night Football. I'm not actually a fan of many of the TNT Sports pundits, to be honest. I love listening to Ali McCoist. Could listen to him talk about football all day. I think he's a brilliant pundit. Ian Wright, I like listening to. Don't mind listening to Alan Shearer, except when he's moaning about Liverpool. But no, I do like some pundits, mate. Just Joe Cole is still salty about the fact that he shit about at Liverpool. Oh, Roy Keane's terrible. Horrendous. Probably one of the worst pundits on television, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why. I don't get insight from Roy Keane. All you get is criticism. You don't get an insight into what it's like to play the position or the technical aspects of a midfielder, which I think you get from some of the other former pros. Like, as an example, I think Rio Ferdinand talking about being a defender, I could listen to that all day on the TNT Champions League shows and all. Could listen to Rio talk about the art of defending all day, but I don't get it with Keane. He just criticises. He doesn't add anything to the conversation, in my opinion. Mika Richards, I don't mind. Mika seems like a lovely guy, to be fair. His laugh's infectious. Commentary awful, Craig. TNT are crying for a Brentford goal. Thank you, Jamie Yull. Much appreciated, sir. Right. Robbo plays the ball up left-hand side, looking for Diaz. He's wrestled, but of course we don't get any free. If that was Reguilon there, there'd be free kicks all over the shop, but our boys get wrestled. Nothing, because we're not crybabies and fall into the ground like little children. No offence to children. Right, 2 cups of coffee in. I'm almost alive now. I'm alive, a man with a second face, and I'm ready to go to rock the space. What was that? I'm alive, a man with a second chin? Craig, is that what you're saying? No, be nice. Ball breaks in midfield to Jones. He's dispossessed. Oh, look! No free kick there, Oliver! What's the fucking crack-a-lack? Sorry, that was my first swear of the day. Apologies. What's the crack-a-lack there, Oliver? No free kick for our boy when he gets assaulted. But Reguilon, the wind changes direction and they get a free kick. Jones is still down injured. This is what I'm talking about. Where's the consistency? Reguilon falls to the ground with Bradley in the vicinity, free kick. Jones, fouled, goes down, stays down injured. Ref has nothing to see. He wins the ball, but that doesn't suit my agenda. That doesn't suit my agenda, mate. I'm not here for fair calls. I'm here to push Liverpool's agenda. Jones still injured, by the way, and he's not looking... Yeah, he looks in pain. It's not looking good for Curtis Jones, unfortunately, folks. Liverpool are getting a look at it now in the replay. Last thing we could do is another injury. Still receiving treatment on the pitch. Looks to be his left leg. Just above the ankle. Just around the kind of back of the shin bone. Let's have a look again. It's a weird one, that, isn't it? It's always those innocuous ones that end up being a pain in the backside. Not much. You can't tell much. As you said, it might have been just the way he went down or something, but... Sam said Neville's a much better commentator than Carragher. Sometimes he's a little bit salty and bitter, but when they aren't talking about their respective opposite clubs, as in Liverpool and United, I think they're both very good as pundits, and I certainly think that they bring a lot to the conversation, both of them. The good news is Jones is trying to walk this off, and he's back up on his feet. Not sure if he's going to be able to or not, but it's not looking great, this. Yeah, you can see his race has ran. It's going to have to be a substitution early doors. Another one a week before the cup final as well. For the love of God, lads, can we get any luck? Almost 32 minutes on the clock. Looks like we're going to be forced into a first half change. Jones still struggling over there. I can't see him getting back on here. Ball infield to Diaz. Cross left hand side to Robbo. Not much, but if YouTube won't pay, it's only fair. Thank you so much, Chris. You're very kind, mate. Appreciate your support. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you can see Jones. He's still limping there, putting weight on that left leg, and he's walking around. So we're getting a substitution. Ball out right-hand side to Bradley. Bradley fires the ball in. Oh, just takes a deflection away from Lucho. Another ball infield. Jota. McAllister. Ball fired through, looking for Jota. Ricochets all the way through to Flecken. .33 minutes on the clock. Still scoreless. Liverpool going to have to make an early change here as well. Oh, it's Graven. Why is he bringing Gravenberch on instead of Elliott? I don't like it. Don't agree with this change, folks. But just to confirm, it is Ryan Gravenberch who's coming on to replace Curtis Jones. Jack, go away. No one's hating on Gravenberch, but we're allowed a goddamn opinion. And my opinion is Elliott would have been the better change. So, chill. We're all going to be good. We're winning this. I got you. Van Dijk hoofs the clearance. Jota gives chase. Ball headed infield. Go on, Darwin, you beautiful man. Go on, Darwin. Golazzo! 1-0, Darwin Núñez. I told you, calm down, chill out, it's all good. Darwin's in his house. 1-0, Darwin Núñez. 1-0 to the Reds. Go on, Darwin. Beautiful. Beautiful. Verge with the long ball upfield. Jota with the flick infield. Darwin Núñez with the tasty little chip finish over Flecken. And it is Liverpool that lead by 1-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium. All came from a Brentford free kick that goes direct into our penalty area. The ball is ricocheting in the penalty box, and then Van Dijk puts the boot through it. Jota with a beautiful header. Out comes Darwin, galloping out of nowhere like the Clydesdale that he is, and he just gently lifts the ball over Flecken into the goal. Beautiful from Darwin Núñez. Beautiful assist from Diogo Jota. Your boy has scored and Liverpool are 1-0 up. What was that? Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. I just can't control my feet. Wrong score, Craig. I just can't control my feet. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. What a finish from Mr. Darwin Núñez. And of course there's a dancing alien on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Get a grip, old man. Get a grip of these nuts. How about that, son? Whoop, whoop. Keep hating, bro. Keep hating. We'll keep winning, collecting points, and you can keep hating. Woo! What a goal. What a goal. Yeah, it's too late with the VAR, Phil. We're already back underway. You can't wind me up with that one, bro. What a moment, just as we made the substitution as well. Oh, what's VAR looking at now? I mean, Craig, stop singing or they'll equalise. I can't win. I can't win. I don't show up. I'm sick and Arsenal win. And it's all, Craig, we missed you, Craig. It's then I sing when we score and you're like, stop singing, Craig. They'll equalise. Make your mind up. Do you want lunatic Craig or boring Craig? Anyway, look, we are back underway. 36 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. The good news, Liverpool are winning by 1-0. That goal scored by Darwin Núñez, your number 9, assisted by Diogo Jota for all you FPL and Fantasy 5 players. Because don't forget, you can still enter right up until 3 o'clock with our friends at Fantasy 5 for a chance to win up to £5,000 completely free. Scan the QR code on the screen or use the link in the description. Get yourself over to Fantasy 5. It is a gambling product, age 18 plus, and begambleaware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. Don't forget, if you enter with our link, go play the game, come back, put your username into the chat, and our friends at Fantasy 5 will put you into that draw where we're giving away a £50 Liverpool gift card next week for the League Cup final. Winner announced on the day. Right. Darwin, back to Robbo. I feel good, ladies and gentlemen. I feel good. I feel good now that we've got the breakthrough. Starting a Craig singing channel. I feel like it's the next natural move. It's that or an OnlyFans, and I wouldn't put naked Craig in the world for anybody. So, yes, Craig sings. It's the new channel. If you haven't subscribed, my friends, please do. As you can see, the countdown to 250,000 has started. We really do appreciate your support. Right, 7 minutes to go in the first half plus stoppage time, of which there will be a few minutes, of course. For those of you who are joining us a little bit late, just a reminder, Curtis Jones has had to go off with an injury to his lower left leg. He's been replaced by Ryan Gravenberch. Exactly. Haaland's a tap-in merchant. Could never finish like that, said Derwizi Shim LFC. Performance has been a lot better than I expected, Craig. Brentford have offered absolutely nothing. Don't tempt faith, but look, we've played well, Ari, and I agree with you, mate. Robbo now on the attack. Ball in. Looking for Darwin again. It's cleared. Second ball to Robertson. Don't foul. It's back with Flecken. Press, press, press. Flecken goes out left side. Was it a good goal? Honestly, Sam, yes. Brilliant goal. It came from a long punt upfield by Virgil van Dijk. Jota then runs from inside his own half, about 10 yards into the Brentford half. Reverse heads the ball back into space where Darwin Núñez comes running in from off screen. He runs straight towards goal. Flecken comes out. He dinks it over him. It's a very good goal. Very good goal. Kevin Osborne, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, buddy. Thank you for your support. Right, come on, boys. Nothing silly before half-time. Let's go. Oh, Jota's down. Would you stop? Here. Diogo's down there. And it was one of our own boys that stood in his foot as well. Watch. I think it was it Bradley stood in his foot or McAllister? Yep, it was McAllister stood in his foot. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think this will just be a bit of a contact injury that Jota should be able to walk off, I hope. Not getting this, not looking great for us today so far. Bad news about Alisson looking like 4 to 6 weeks. Then Curtis Jones goes off with an injury. Still looking at this replay of the goal from Darwin. What a finish. That is a striker with confidence. I could watch that all day. Another substitution. They've made the signal for a substitution, so yes, Jota will be coming off. We have anybody left for the cup final? Stretcher's going to have to come on. They're dropping like flies, lads. Not the good news, I guess, is at least we have the great man to come off the bench. But, you know, you'd rather Salah had to be brought on when Klopp thought it was best fit and not because of an injury. But, yeah, and this is going to be Liverpool's second change inside the first half. Stretcher on. Mohamed Salah's getting stripped off. That's the good news. We get to see Mo back. And a welcome sight that is, but still not great. Hopefully Diogo's better news than it's looking like right now. Klopp just having a couple of words with Mo. It's KDS said, did we drive over a black cat on the way? Something's not... We're jinxed, mate. I swear to God. That's 2 injuries on the back of the Alisson news. So that's Jota out, Jones out, Alisson out, Trent out, Szoboszlai out, Thiago out, Matip out, Bajcetic out. And as you guys are pointing out in the chat, Diogo looks in real pain. Doak's out as well, yeah. I mean... Klopp comes across just to check in on Diogo, but if we get any further information on Diogo's situation, we will of course let you know. Here comes the substitution. Mohamed Salah comes on to replace Diogo Jota. Fantastic to have Mo back, but as always, you wish it was under better circumstances, but still great to have Mo back. Right, we're back on their way. There'll be quite a bit of stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Here's Mo straight into the action, winning the ball. Bradley's fouled. That should be a yellow, referee. Yes. I don't know what Reguilon's complaining about. That was yellow card all day, every day. Well done, Oliver. It's about time. Klopp's like worried, like not another challenge, not another foul, not another injury. Yellow card for Reguilon, so we should target him now for the remainder of the game. We're back on their way. Look. Book him! Book him! If that's not a free, book him for diving. 8 minutes added on, by the way. 8 minutes. Oliver should be getting the card out there. If that's not a free kick, then that's a blatant dive. Go on. Unlucky. Unlucky. Did you see that? I think it was Mopay. Goes to ground. Oliver doesn't give a free kick, but also doesn't book him for simulation. Chimikas isn't out, mate. He's on the bench. He's available. McAllister, how many free kicks has he given away today? There's another one. This time for a foul on Ivan Toney. Let's have a look at it. Nobody... Oh my days! Brentford are cheating. I'm sick of this. That's ridiculous. He didn't touch him. Tony bought that free kick. He didn't go near him. And Oliver, yet again, can't blow the whistle quick enough. Brentford cheating their way to set pieces. That's shocking. Throw in here on the near side to Brentford. We've had almost 2 minutes of the 8 added on, and Brentford are still trying to cheat their way back into the game with their simulation that Michael Oliver is buying hook, line and sinker. Stand up. Tony tries to flick in. It's cleared by Ibrahim Kanade. Injury FC, said Whitehammer. We've not had much luck today on that front, mate, for sure. Right, Diaz on the attack now, left-hand side. Go on, Lucho. Go on. Oh, Mo! Lucho went on a beautiful run down the left-hand side, pulls the ball back towards the 6-yard box. Mo's about 10 yards out. I think it comes at him too quickly. Doesn't get a chance to adjust himself, but it could have been a tap-in. Good work from Diaz. He squares it back across towards the penalty spot. I think it took a little nick off a player before it got to Mo, and I think Mo lost the track of the ball. I think it took a little nick, if I'm not mistaken, just before it got to Mo. Right, 3 minutes of the 8 minutes added on. We are 5 minutes to go in the first half. Just a reminder for anyone joining us late, Liverpool have been forced into 2 changes in the first half. Curtis Jones and Diogo Jota have had to go off. They were replaced by Ryan Gravenberch and Mohamed Salah. Why are you guys hating on Salah? I'm not hating on Salah, mate. I told you. I said I think it took a nick before it got to him. You know, no hating here for me, mate. More diving, more cheating. Nah, this is a joke. This is a joke. I'm sick of this already. Watch this. More bullshit. Every time anyone even so much as blows a nostril hair on them, they're cheating, falling, diving to the ground, and Oliver can't give it quick enough. Dive after dive after dive, and this is supposed to be football. I don't want Thomas Frank's name being mentioned with Liverpool again, please, folks, because if that's what we'd have to look forward to, you can do one. Just cheating after cheating to try and get set pieces. Straight into the arms of Kelleher. Well done, Queeveen. He tries to play the ball out quickly, but Reguilon gets back and wins it back for Brentford. We've had almost 5 minutes now of the 8 added on. And thankfully, Liverpool's still in the lead with a brilliant goal from Darwin Núñez with a great assist from... Sorry, can somebody remove the idiot there? There you go. Thank you, T. And Colin. Again, look at that. No, you are a dope. You are an absolute little prat. Oliver is a cheating little prat. Did you see that? He says no like that for Bradley getting pushed off the ball. You absolute little cheating scumbag, Oliver. That's pathetic. That is... Look at this crap. No. He's given Brentford about 4 free kicks for half of that. And we have to hear no from Oliver. Nah, I'm sorry. Pathetic. Pathetic. That's pathetic. I have to bite my tongue here and be careful. But lads, you've seen it. You've seen the same as I have. This is pathetic from Oliver. 90 seconds of stoppage time to go in the first half. Hopefully the boys can get in. Klopp can have a few words with them. And, hopefully the Brentford players can receive the emergency medical treatment they clearly need for all of this battling that they're doing out there on the pitch. And by battling, I mean feigning injury. Lads going around with tattoos on their neck and all. They can't even stand up on a football pitch if someone breathes on them. Wannabe fake hard men, a lot of them. Verge, the Gravenberg. Connor Bradley in possession, centre of the park, back to Wataru Endo. Just joined who scored. It was Darwin, Ben, and it was a wonderful goal, mate. You'll very much enjoy it when you see it. 20 seconds of stoppage time to go here in the first half. Liverpool in possession. Centre of the park, Endo. Virgil van Dijk now. Liverpool just being patient, keeping possession, moving the ball around and do nothing stupid. And I don't mind it. We've got the lead. Kelleher puts his foot through. It goes long. And Michael Oliver puts the whistle to his lips and not to give Brentford the free kick this time. It is half time, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool lead by a Darwin Núñez goal to 0, but that's not really the highlight. Highlight of the first half, unfortunately, is that Liverpool were forced into 2 early changes. One of them, Curtis Jones, who went off with an injury to his lower left leg, and Diogo Jota went off. It looked like holding his left knee, looked to be in severe discomfort as well. So 2 early changes forced upon Jurgen Klopp. Curtis Jones replaced by Ryan Gravenberch, and Diogo Jota replaced by Mr. Mohamed Salah. But it's not all negative. The good news at half-time is the Reds are 1-0 up. Diogo Jota with a great assist, and Darwin Núñez with a wonderful, wonderful finish. Now, before we head into the halftime conversation, just a reminder that you are being lucky enough to be brought today by our friends at Fantasy 5. Fantasy 5 is still open and available to play today right up until 3 o'clock. So make sure that you, know what you're doing. So I'm going to fill you in. Fantasy 5 is a fantasy league game where you can win up to £5,000 every week, and it's completely free to play. Couldn't be more straightforward. Pick 5 players from the 5 games. Each player has an expected points total. For example, this weekend, Haaland has a points target of 9.5, Caicedo 4.5. Players score points based on the same system as FPL, other than the bonus point system, which doesn't come into play here. If they all score more than their fantasy points target, you win the jackpot. It's been won 4 times already this season. There are also other great prizes every single week, such as Premier League shirts, Apple Watches, and for you guys only, the Anfield Agenda audience, our friends of Fantasy 5 are also thrown in a £50 Liverpool store gift card that you simply have to enter Fantasy 5 and then put your username into the chat here, and they will take care of the rest. My team for this week looks like this, my friends. It is Bruno Guimaraes for me, Ollie Watkins, Heung-min Son, Phil Foden and Ross Barkley. If they all outperform their targets, I win £5,000. Simple as that. It is a gambling product. It is 18 plus, and please always gamble responsibly. BeGambleAware.org is there. Right, for all of your responsible gambling tools, sorry. Can't stop shaking my head after those 2 injuries, said Haz. It feels like we're getting no luck, and it is obviously just bad luck with the injuries. Both of them were rather innocuous, to be fair. Jones went down and it looked like an awkward landing, and to the best of my understanding, Diogo Jota, he was stood on by McAllister, but I think you guys were right in the chat. I think it was somebody falling on his knee or colliding into his knee during that whole sequence of events that seemed to be the problem for Diogo, and certainly Diogo looks like a bad one. Obviously I don't have the information to hand, but you could see he was in some serious discomfort as he was going off there. Right, let me just watch this. Sorry, I'm being sent links here all the time, so I'm going to have a look at this. Right, I'm seeing the Jota injury now. Oh, yeah. That's not great. Yeah, so the Jota one, what happened was when he landed, Brentford player came down on top of his leg. Again, not intentional, no malice in it, but it looks bad. I'm just trying to check in on more information that's coming to me here. According to the USA Network, in America, in the tunnel it was visible that Diogo Jota had stud marks on his knee, which most likely came from the impact he had on the pitch. So, for me, it looked like, I think it was Maupay landed on him. But, yeah, it looks like a serious one for Jota, but we'll give you guys an update as and when we get it. Brentford players should become ballet dancers instead, said NMH. Whole game plan seems to be win cheap free kicks and hope you can do something from a set piece. And so far, unfortunately, Michael Oliver's buying it. And I'm genuinely astounded by some of the decision making from the referee in that first half. We've seen Conor Bradley being absolutely thrown off the ball and Oliver waving his arms around. But then we see Maupay and Tony getting, I don't know, any contact and fall into ground, and Oliver can't blow the whistle quick enough. It's exactly what Jurgen predicted, to be honest. The manager got this spot on, warned all week about exactly what was going to happen. And in these scenarios, you hope for a strong referee. But so far, we're winning despite of Brentford and Michael Oliver's performances. So let's hope that the boys can figure it out second half and we can see this out, because it will be a big 3 points to get and will, as I said, set a tone early doors this weekend. Every injury wasn't a foul, but the dive by Maupay is a foul. Some of the decision making has been absolutely shocking from all over today. Craig, what do you think of Gakpo? What's he done for us when he's come off the bench? I think Gakpo's still developing and learning, and I'm not writing him off yet, or Gravenberch, but they would be the two that I think need to pull their socks up the most. But look, Gravenberch has shown, as has Cody Gakpo, that he knows where the goal is. A lot of people feel he hasn't been played in the strongest position, which maybe I understand, but we're going to have to rely on our squad depth now, and Cody Gakpo and Ryan Gravenberch are going to have a big part to play over the next few weeks. We know we've got no Alisson, no Trent, no Szoboszlai, looking like no Jones, and no Jota, so we're going to have to lean on the squad depth. Benjamin said, all I can say is not a single yellow card and some forceful tackles. There was a yellow. There was one for Reguilon. Diogo looked bad, but I'd rather it be an impact injury than a muscle injury. Maybe, fingers crossed, it's just a sore knee. He looked like he was in serious pain, Benjamin. You know, you can often read a player's face, and Jones was at least able to walk around the edge of the pitch, but they had to get a stretcher, unfortunately, for Diogo. And look, I'm not going to lie, I'm not holding out much hope for a positive outcome for Diogo's one. But it seems like these days, unfortunately, we're not getting much of a rub of the green with injuries. Liverpool, we have to find a way to win, said Liz. Yes, we do. And thankfully, look, we're at half-time, Liz. We're 1-0 up, so it's not all negative. And the goal, I'm watching the replay of it now. What a goal. Beautiful flick from Diogo to Darwin. And look at this composed finish. Just dinks it out over the outcoming Flecken and drops beautifully into the goal. A wonderful finish from Darwin Núñez. A very clever assist as well from Diogo. It's just a great goal. A great goal all around. I don't wish injuries on people, but I think Chelsea are very lucky if Jota doesn't play the final. Yeah. Look, we're lucky that we've got Mo back, Petter, but yeah, as you've said, mate, Diogo's been in incredible form, and you see no more so than his brilliant assist here for Darwin. It'll certainly be a big loss if Diogo isn't available. Craig, do you think Salah will leave? I do. Not because I necessarily feel he's angling for a move necessarily. I just think, and we spoke about this yesterday, knowing John W. Henry as we do, I don't understand how this contract situation has been allowed to get to this point with Mo, with Trent, and with Virgil, my apologies, who are all running down their contracts into the last year at the end of the season. Of them, you can see in a world where our captain gets extended because he probably won't get too much of a pay rise. Trent, of course, is coming right into his prime now, so probably should receive a pay rise. But I don't know if we're going to see John W. Henry give Mohamed Salah a pay rise and a 2 or 3 year extension. So I don't believe as strongly as Mark Lawrenson that he's 100% going, but if you ask me my likelihood of it, I think he goes. But we'll wait and see. Dimishen said, I have to admit I'm a Darwin hater, but not more of that and I'm converted. It was a great finish, wasn't it? So Opta Analysts, and again, thank you, Mark, for sending this my way. Conor Bradley had more touches with 49 than any other player in the first half. Brilliant. Thank you for that stat as well, Mark. And our own stats, as you can see on the screen there, show Liverpool with 64% of possession so far in the game. 5 shots, 4 on target. But the most important one of all, of course, is that Liverpool are 1-0 up. 5 corners to Liverpool as well. And all those stats, of course, are being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder as well. How is Maka playing? I think the midfield's doing quite well. Obviously, it was a big loss losing Curtis Jones, but I think McAllister, Watoro Endo are doing well. I haven't really got a read on Gravenberch yet, I won't lie to you. I'm still kind of playing catch-up because I went into full ranty mode after he came on. Not about him, but about the feigning of injuries from Brentford. Liz gets a special shout out from our friend Brian. Said, special shout out to Liz. Hope you're well and much love. Thank you, Brian. And I'm sure Liz, Ian and the family greatly appreciate that. Liz has been going through obviously a difficult time health-wise, and we're glad to have Liz in the chat with us today. And I echo Brian's sentiment 100%, as I know the rest of the chat does as well. And again, incredibly generous super chat, Brian. Thank you, sir. Craig, do you think Gomez should have started? I think on form he possibly could have started ahead of Robbo. No, I like the team. I didn't mind if it was Gomez or Conor Bradley that started at right back. Honestly, I've confidence in both of them. But at left back, I'm very confident when Robbo plays. That's, I feel we're better with a naturally left-footed left back. I even heard Eric Ten Hag speaking about United's balance in defence this week, and he spoke about previously not wanting to play Varane and Maguire together, but I think he kind of tried to say that that's because they didn't have the naturally left-footed Luke Shaw available. And I do think having a left-footed full-back does make a difference. So yes, I think that's the correct decision, but I didn't mind which one played between Bradley and Gomez at right-back. I think they both do a great job. What's all this about McAllister? People talking about McAllister. I've not got any confirmation on an injury to McAllister yet. I don't know if people are just trying to wind you up, but I haven't got any information to hand about that yet anyway. Yep, apparently Gakpo coming on. Rumour Alexis is injured now too. I don't know what to say. What is going on? That's 3 substitutions before the second half gets underway, all because of injury. What? And no Elliott coming on either, by the way, which I think is another strange one, but that's... lads, we're jinxed. Something's not right here. So yeah, Connor sent me a message to say Gakpo coming on. Rumour Alexis is injured now too. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. Our team said, from a small town in India where we don't have cable, we all follow your YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Oh, look, my friend, to all of you watching, thank you for your support, sir. And much love to all of you over there in India. Thank you for joining us. Obviously, I'm a little bit shocked at the minute, bro, because of the situation with McAllister. And I'm getting more information here to me by the second. Ian Doyle saying Gakpo looks 99% to be coming on. So let's wait and see. Ayush, much love, my friend. Thank you. Oh, it's Gakpo coming on for Núñez. What's going on? What is going on? So it's Gakpo for Núñez. What on earth is happening here, lads? What? Oh, hey, lads, this is mental. Feel like this is going to be a long 45 minutes. What on earth? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, people asking in the chat. I truly don't know what's going on here, but yeah, Gakpo coming on for Núñez. I mean, I don't know what to say. Don't forget, my friends, as well, still time to enter Fantasy 5 this week. Scan the QR code on the screen or use the link in the chat. Completely free to enter. You can win up to £5,000 if you win the jackpot. It is 18 plus, and begambleaware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. Yep, here's on my screen the confirmation. Gakpo coming on. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure we'll get some type of news soon, but this has been a strange day so far. So here comes the substitution. Cody Gakpo on to replace Darwin Núñez. Second half is about to get underway. Liverpool playing from left to right. And we just wait for the referee, and then the second half gets underway. Hang on. Right, we're off with the second half. Ball goes back to Flecken, who does the decent thing and launches out the ball left-hand side, where Tony flicks it on. Look at that little twat already. Already Tony's gone to ground. One ball played in his direction and already he's fallen to the... Look at the state of this shit. Honest to God. Oh, to be fair to Ivan Toney, Bradley did studs into the back of his leg. I get, you know what? Hands up time for me. That was Schneidi from Conor Bradley. Fair. I take it back, Ivan. I take it back, sir. That was definitely nasty from Bradley on the back of Ivan Toney. So yes, I take that back, Tony. You've every right to go down there. Maybe protecting Núñez, said Rain. I hope so. I hope it's tactical, but I'm sure we will find out at some point. So is Bradley that guy? Does he have that little snidey streak in him? I hope so. Must make a nice change that for the Brentford players to actually get fouled and go down rather than just go down because of the change of wind direction. Shame. Recover soon, Ivan. Conor Bradley. Bold boy. Bold boy, Conor. Don't do that again, bro. Don't do that again. Right, the Reds on the attack here with Conor Bradley, right hand side. I'm going to sync at 48 minutes for everybody. Just so we can keep up to date. Do you like Kelleher despite him being Republic of Ireland? Well, I'm from the Republic of Ireland, so why wouldn't I like Kelleher? Yes, of course I like Kelleher, but you're always stronger with Allison on the pitch. But he's a good number 2. And remember, I'm from the Republic. McAllister, go on. Go on, Alexis. Keep pressing. Good ball again, won by Ibu. Right, we're getting towards the 48-minute mark, which I will sync up for you guys now. It is 48 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nunes has a knock, according to people in the chat. Is there any of our players who don't have a knock? And is there a week that goes by that Nunes isn't carrying some type of muscle knock or strain? Feels like he plays 1.5 games or something and we're always hearing about a muscle knock or a strain. Anyway, we're on the attack with Diaz. Left hand side. Slips it into Gakpo, who falls over and Ben Mee clears. Liverpool throw in on the far side. Am I going to be on with Adam tonight? No, Adam's doing his own thing from this point, my friend. I will be on tomorrow with Ben doing the Luton Man United game on top of the league. Watoro, McAllister, out left side to Lucho. Go on, Lucho, go on. Strike! Ooh, unlucky. Wriggles through a couple of challenges, gets to the edge of the penalty area, tries to pick out the far corner, leans back a little bit when he strikes at Lucho and it goes behind for a Brentford goal kick. Did he get booked for that tackle? No, Kieran, he didn't. See, there's nothing VAR can do about it if it isn't a red card and the referee didn't see the challenge. So Bradley got away with one there. Come on, Alexis. Come on. Unlucky. Ball went underneath his feet. Clock ticking towards 50 minutes. Brentford on the attack down the left-hand side. Reguilon can't keep it in play and it goes behind for a Liverpool goal kick. Just came. What happened to Jota? Well, you've missed a few, Gurleen. Jones went off with an injury to his left leg. Jota went off with an injury. There is pictures of Jota limping in the tunnel there. You can see him trying to walk it off. Actually, I'm seeing the footage right now. And unfortunately, mate, also Darwin went off at half-time to be replaced by Gakpo. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Go on. Go on, Mo. Weak finish from Mo. Never really looked like they had that under control, Mo, did he? Van Dijk heads it into Mo, who does really well, runs on goal, but the angles are always weird, and then he just flicks it wide. He never really had control of that situation, Mo. He's walking. Yes, Jota was walking, mate, down the tunnel. Yeah, I did show Diogo walking behind the scenes. No, he was limping, but he was walking. Alexander Rants, thank you, mate, for joining Anfield Agenda FC. Appreciate you. Bradley heads the ball back into midfield. Mopé wins the second ball. And thankfully, his ball's overhit and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in on the near side. Maybe it's a positive for Jota walking a bit. It's certainly better than I'm going off on a stretcher, yeah. Look, we'll have to wait for a proper update, but yeah, that's where we're at the minute anyway. Are you and Adam sound? 100%. Yeah. No bad blood there whatsoever. Adam's just going to concentrate on his own channel and, looking after his family's livelihoods and absolutely no issues. There's no bad blood whatsoever. We wish Adam nothing but love. It wasn't anything like that. It's just, he needs to focus on what he's doing and I totally get it. It's all good. Salah unlucky. Gakpo pulling it back. Mo can't bring it in his stride now. Brentford in possession. Ball into Ivan Toney. Thankfully, we get a foot in and it's back with Kelleher. Did you nick your head shaving? Yeah, I did. Look, you can see it there on the side. I did. I got a horrible little rip with the razor blade the other day, unfortunately. I'm terrible at doing that. Whenever I use a new blade, I always end up cutting my head. Adam's a good lad. Yeah, he is. Absolutely, Chris. As I said, nothing but love for us for Adam, and we're going to be behind him, supporting him with FUTV 100%, wanting them to do well. It's just a time thing. It's absolutely nothing that anybody needs to be concerned about. Adam's top lad, as we know. Makes you look hard. Thanks, Jack. It stings like a motor, though. I tell you, mate, it does sting. What about Manscaped? I don't use Manscaped on my head. I use Manscaped on the pitch. Another little foul there from Alexis McAllister, who's certainly getting stuck in today. Clock ticking towards 54 minutes. Still Liverpool with that 1-0 lead. Jamie, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. A 7D head shaver. Oh, hello. 7D. Right, Flecken clears his lines. Lucho heads it down. Gravenberg. Mo. McAllister. Go on. Yes! Go on, son! 2-0. Alexis McAllister. Mohamed Salah with the assist. Ladies and gentlemen, your Reds are 2-0 up. Alexis McAllister with a beautiful little toe poke finish after a lovely little assist from Mohamed Salah. Liverpool Football Club lead by 2-0 away against Brentford. Jurgen Klopp seems very subdued, but I'm not. The Reds are 2-0 up. And you know what that means, don't you? A certain little dancing alien has to make a little appearance. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Alexis, thank you for that breathing room, sir. Great ball in by Salah as well. Alexis with a nutmeg and then a tidy little finish to make it 2-0. Great assist from Mo. Wonderful calmness and presence from Alexis McAllister to just toe poke it past Flecken. And your Reds are 2-0 up, which gives us a little bit of breathing room. Thank God. Really clever little finish that as well. But the whole goal was great. Great assist from Mohamed Salah. Great vision for the pass. Lovely little flick through the legs first from McAllister and then a toe poke into the corner. It is Brentford 0, Liverpool Football Club 2. And you can see what that meant to Alexis as well. We love that. Well in, Alexis. 2-0. Go on. Our friends at Anything Liverpool are reporting that it's a precaution for Darwin. But we heard that about Trent as well. Hopefully this time it is just a precaution. Blighty, thank you, mate, for gifting an Anfield Agenda membership. You're very kind. Macca is so cute, said David White. If you keep scoring, bro, you can call him as cute as you want. But look. Oh, strike here from distance. Kelleher watches all the way. Salah back with the contributions. Yes, and it was a lovely little assist from Mo as well. It was a very well-timed pass. Missed first half. What's the game been like? Morganski, a lot of injuries for us, unfortunately. We've made 3 changes. But the good news, we've scored 2 magnificent goals today. The first one, the pick of the bunch for me, from Darwin Núñez, with a great assist from Diogo. Second goal scored by Alexis McAllister with immediate assist from Mohamed Salah, who's already back with goal contributions. Why did Núñez get brought off? Precaution is what we're hearing. Precaution. And I certainly hope that's the case. Klopp arm in arm with the 4th official over something. Who they look in good form. It feels like all the officials have chilled towards Jurgen a little bit since he announced his departure. Or am I wrong? Yeah. I'm buzzing though. 2-0. I'm buzzing. Honestly, buzzing. If you said to me yesterday, with an hour gone, we'd be, ooh, offside flag was up there against Brentford. Sorry, I thought I was about to jinx myself, but the offside flag was up. If you said to me yesterday that at the hour mark we'd be 2-0 up, I'd have bitten your hand off for it. So, very, very happy with where we're at so far. Conspiracy theory for you, Craig. I wonder, did Bowley pay for Brentford to injure our players? Nah. That's definitely a conspiracy theory. Because, if anything, there were innocuous injuries. You know, it was unlucky that Jota was landed on. And I still don't really understand what happened with Jones. That was it must have been just a weird landing, excuse me. So Mohamed Salah now has 9 Premier League assists this season. Second to Ollie Watkins and Kieran Trippier, but doing bits as always, Mo. That's his 23rd goal contribution, I believe. Darwin Núñez has 16 goal contributions, 9 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League, and he's only started 16 games out of 23. Right, come on, boys. Verge, Robbo, Endo. I think we've managed this game rather well. Go on, Connor. Go on, Bradley. Go on. Strike. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Doesn't need a second invitation, does he, to get forward and have a pop, Mr. Connor Bradley? Travelling cop, certainly appreciated, but it was a little bit high and wide, but nothing wrong with it. Chris, Tatton Music, how are you, sir? I said, all right, Chief, how are we? Just say Jota and Darwin only have minor injuries and could start against Chelsea. Hopefully, please God, it's nothing serious, Chris, but it's certainly worrying a week away from the League Cup final that we're picking up some more knocks. Is Bojcetic still injured? Yes, George, unfortunately, mate. But he was back at the AXA training facility this week, which I hope is at least positive news. Right, an hour on the clock. It is Brentford 0, Liverpool 2. Don't forget, my friends, if you're with us for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream. Appreciate all of your support. And of course, don't forget you still have time to enter this week's Fantasy 5, where you can win up to £5,000 completely free. Remember, scan the QR code on the screen, use the link in the description, and once you use the link and go and set up your team, make sure you come back and comment your username so you can be entered into the draw for that £50 Liverpool gift card, which we will be giving away for the League Cup final next week with thanks to Fantasy 5. It is 18 plus and it is a gambling product, so always gamble responsibly. And begambleaware.org is there. Right, Diaz. Back out right hand side. McAllister. Don't mind these 12:30 kickoffs, you know, folks. Don't mind them when we're winning. We have a game midweek. Yes, we do. We play Luton at 7:30 on Wednesday. Love the work that you do. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate you, bro. Gakpo. Bradley, go on. Ball dinked in, headed away by Brentford. McAllister. Back to Mo. Mo, ball inside to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo to Ibrahim Kanade. To Bradley. I tell you what, I'm very proud of the boys. We're managing this game very well. And I didn't think I could be more impressed with Connor Bradley, but honestly, as each week and each appearance goes by, he's looking more and more assured. He's what a breakthrough season. Look, I know I go over the top sometimes because he's Irish, but come on, the dude is awesome. Will I be live for the Luton game? Of course. Yeah, of course. I hate that I missed the Arsenal game through illness, but yes, every single game we will of course be here for you. Triple substitution coming up here from Thomas Frank. As Visa and a couple of others due to come on. Have I listened to the new Kanye West album? No, I didn't. Do you know what? I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know one was released. I want to be like you, Craig, but I'm camera shy. I was terrible, Jamie, when I started. Some people would say I'm still terrible, but honestly, if you watch the early Anfield Agenda streams, mate, I wasn't the same presenter as I am now. So just do it, have a go. You know, if you enjoy it, if it makes you smile, if it brings you some fun, have a go. I encourage everybody who thinks about content to give it a bash. Bradley's Northern Irish. He's Irish. End of conversation, my friend. You don't need to school an Irishman on what happened in my country, bro. I'm aware of the division. But he's Irish. Gakpo into the right channel to Mo. He loses out. And it goes out for Brentford throw-in. Do I accept City to win? I accept City to nothing but be found guilty of 115 charges and be relegated into obscurity. That's what I City. I hate Manchester City. Despise them. Everything they stand for. Everything that pumped up fake oil-rich Wigan is, I despise. I was wondering if you, where you watch the games, you could tell me. Now, I'm watching TNT Sport. If they're not on TV in the UK or Ireland, we use a Spanish DAZN, DAZN account, which we've set up with a VPN partner. And we make sure, we pay for all of our games though, you know. But today, I'm lucky it's on TNT, so I'm able to watch it. Brentford going diagonal. Ball's played in. Cleared by Virgil van Dijk. I tell you what, lads, if we see this through and get the win today, this feels like a big day in the season to me. Look at that from Diaz. Absolutely electric stuff from Lucho. Gravenberch now. To Robbo. Back to Ryan Gravenberch. Tries to slip a ball through. Ricochets to Wataru Endo. He goes outside now to Connor Bradley, who's on the left-hand side. Lucho's been top notch today. I have to say, really enjoyed his performance. Go on, Gakpo. Go on. Strike. Blocked. Unlucky. Second ball. Mac leaves it for Kanade. Ibu goes back to Virgil van Dijk. Heard about Rashford, Barca, Maguire, Real Madrid rumours? No, I haven't, mate. But yeah, let's see if there's an offer comes in there. How do you confuse an Irishman? You don't, Terry. We're too clever. Don't even try. It's not possible. We're a fantastic race of people. Very clever. So don't even try to confuse us. Come on, boys. Press, press, press. Thoughts on Connor Bradley? Shy. Overhyped. Fraud. Love Connor Bradley, mate. And so proud of him for taking his opportunities the way he has. Oh, go on. Unlucky Lucho. Shot blocked. Look at that. Wataru stepping in, taking the yellow. Got to be done. Got to be done. Now that's a yellow. That's how you take a yellow card to stop a counter-attack from Mr. Wataru Endo. Take note. Look at that. You're going nowhere, son. Nowhere. NCE87 said, I'm taking my 3 kids, 14, 11 and 8 years of age, to Wednesday's game. The younger two's first game. Can't wait. Gutted they won to Ellie and Trent. That is awesome. I had the pleasure of bringing my daughter to a game when she was younger, and I know how proud I felt, and I can only imagine what a day that's going to be for yourself and the 3 kids, mate. Great father work. Well in. Proud of you, and I hope they enjoy the game. I'm sure they will. I mean, great father bringing them to the game like that. Well in. Gakpo flicks it. Mo, he's got there. Go on, Mo. Go on. Mo, that's up! 3-0. Mohamed Salah, the great man, has returned. A goal and an assist in half of football, which is also known as a quarter. Mohamed Salah has surely put the game to bed. Liverpool Football Club 3, Brentford 0. Your Reds are top of the league table. Your Reds have gone to Brentford and done the business. Your king has returned. Liverpool 3, Brentford 0. Mohamed Salah, I mean, I would say there was an assist to it, but there wasn't. It was all Mo. Long ball forward by Quivine. It's flicked by Gakpo, and after that, it's just Mo's speed and determination to get there ahead of the Brentford defender. Takes himself wide left, but still finishes it beautifully into the corner. Liverpool 3, Brentford 0. Mohamed Salah is back, baby. A goal and an assist. You love to see it. Lads, couldn't be going better on the score front. What was that? Why is there no dancing alien? You ask, you shall receive. Newlawn, do your thing. That was a lovely finish from Mo, because it wasn't easy. He waited, and I think he caught Flecken off as well. Flecken wasn't expecting him to hit it as he did, so well done, Mo, and it's Liverpool 3-0 up. Who got the assist? Gakpo, if my memory's correct. I think it was Gakpo with the flick on. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Still want Salah gone, mate. Go fuck yourself, Bob. Don't be like Bob. Are you that guy, Bob? Are you that guy who says one thing somebody said once and ignores the other 5,000 times? I've praised Salah, called him a king, called him the greatest thing at the football club in the last 20 years. Or are you going to be that guy, Bob? Yes, I said once when he played poorly. Once that I wanted him gone. Once. Are we ignoring the 10,000 other times, Bob? Don't be like Bob. Be like Craig. And do you always have the same opinion, Bob, on everything forever? Or might your mind change, I don't know, like growing or reevaluating things? Because I do. I don't have one opinion forever. If I did, and here's the kicker, Bob. If I had one opinion of you, it would be that you're an asshole. But Bob, I'm not like that. Because I know you're just trying to be funny, sir. But you're not. Leave the hilarity to the Irishman. Whoop whoop. What was that? Stop Craig, he's dead? No! I'm only messing, Bob. But do you still want him gone, Bob? Because I heard that you were... Well, Bob, I'm not going to say it. Ball in. Tony. Ooh, collision. Referee says nothing doing. Free kick on the edge of the box though to Brentford, and this will be looked at. Let's have a look, see what happens here. You're the only person in the world who gets angry after a bad result. I know. I'm terrible, mate. I should be just one of those happy clappers who just praises everything. But you know me. That Tony was looking for that, by the way. He was looking for it. You could see he was standing there, arching his hips, waiting for the contact. And he's given a free out to Liverpool and a yellow card to Onyeka. Yeah. So, no penalty. Tony, hold that L there, sir, will you? So just to confirm, Ivan Toney, no penalty, lots of tears, and a bit of laughter from me. But the score, well, the score is still Liverpool 3-0 up. Offside against Gakpo. 73 minutes on the clock. Brentford 0. Liverpool 3. Your goals scored by Darwin Núñez, by Mr. Alexis McAllister, and the great man Mohamed Salah returns with not just a goal today, but a goal and an assist. What happened? Nothing. Tony went down looking for another cheap foul, and thankfully this time, Oliver didn't buy. Oh, here's the voice of Joe Cole, which nobody asked for.
I think it's a penalty, I do. I'm Joe Cole. It's a penalty. I love Chelsea. Blues, Chelsea, Chelsea.
There you go. I've saved you time. I just gave you Joe Cole's commentary there. Saved you a subscription. (3-1). Brentford have pulled one back. Ivan Toney with the goal after a save from Kelleher. Ball ricocheted back into Ivan Toney, who pulls one back. It's Brentford 1, Liverpool 3. Nothing Kelleher could do about that one, but Brentford got bodies forward and got the follow through. Let's have a look. Nothing wrong with the build up. Strike, saved. Nothing Kelleher could do about that, in fairness. Ivan Toney was just there to react quicker. Nothing Quiveen could do about that, and it's 3-1. Unlucky. Unlucky, Quiveen. Kelleher's very annoyed by that. Obviously, he would have wanted a clean sheet, but Klopp's unhappy about something as well. But look, still have a 2-goal lead here. We need to see this out. And that was my score prediction as well, by the way. I did say 3-1. But yeah, we should have been following up, because Kelleher did his part, but nobody there for the rebound. Right. Well done, Cody Gakpo. Diaz now. Go on, son. Somebody support him. Go on. Still Diaz, left channel. Go on. Free kick to Brentford. That's alright. We'll take that down by the corner flag. Craig, do you sometimes feel we should adopt the City approach and keep possession of the ball? I mean, we do at times, to be fair, but look, I know conceding the goal sucks, but I'd still have taken this position with 14 minutes to go. You know, it's 3-1. Oh, there's a picture of Conor Bradley, a young Conor Bradley in a Republic of Ireland shirt, because he knows what's up. Well done, Conor. Grafenberg now, left-hand side for Liverpool. Verge. 76 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Nothing silly, gentlemen. See this one out. Nothing silly. Aye. Come on, boys. Robbo. Gushigi, come on. Back to Kelleher. Takes a touch. Goes out right-hand side. Conor Bradley. Adrian, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my man. Appreciate you. 77 minutes on the clock. Don't forget, you can still enter, by the way, today's Fantasy 5 right up until 3 p.m. So scan that QR code on the screen or use the link in the chat. Remember to come back and comment your username once you play to be entered into that draw for the £50 Liverpool gift card, which will be given away next weekend for the League Cup final, with thanks to our friends at Fantasy 5. It is an 18 plus. It is a gambling product, so begambleaware.org is there, and always gamble responsibly. 13 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Nodded down. Salah to McAllister. Back inside to Otoro Endo. Love the energy levels from Endo. Go on, son. Back out to Mo. Mo inside to Alexis. The Gravenberg. Diaz. Robbo. Again, it's good stuff. Keep possession. Move the ball around. Make Brentford run. That's it. Good football. Gakpo. Bradley. Back inside. Back heel. Unlucky. Good football. Free kick to Brentford. Foul by Gakpo inside the Brentford penalty area. Jens, how are you? And who's your man of the match? We don't do the man of the match yet, Jens. You know that, bro. We ask you guys to vote for the man of the match in the match reaction show. I am actually just trying to think now, Jens, who my man of the match is going to be. Salah's got to be in the conversation. I know he only came on at the end of the first half, but a goal and an assist does not go unnoticed, and it certainly made a big difference today. I think Bradley's been great as well. But I would imagine Salah will win the man of the match poll. Endo, yeah. Look, there's been a lot of good performances out there today, and you guys will have the final say. Don't you worry about that. Just over 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go now. And, Lucho's a good shout as well. I see that, Ian. I see you. Lucho's had a great game today. One thing I'll give Endo all day is he's streetwise, said Whitehammer. Good, Ebu. Good sliding challenge, mate. Well in. Good football. Lovely little triangle there. Well done. Nice. 10 minutes to go. Callagher goes out left-hand side. Ball breaks in midfield. There he is again with Toro. Warrior that he is. Brian gifting another 20 Anfield Agenda memberships. Thank you, sir. And I'm sure they will be greatly appreciated. On the attack, McAllister, Salah. Craig, I'm getting adverts back again. Does that make any difference to you? Yes, it does. We did go back to green, which was monetized. It dropped in and out, but thank you for letting me know. Good to know. Well, it's never good you're getting ads, but it's good for me. Oh, the pigeons are out. Richarlison's come to watch the Reds today. Is Jota injured? Yes, unfortunately, mate. Jota Jones injured, and from what we heard about Darwin, it was precaution, but we'll wait and hear from Jurgen afterwards. Verge to Endo. Slips it into Gravenberg. Gravenberg into the left channel to Lucho. Lucho cuts back inside. Ball goes off the Brentford defender, and that'll be a Liverpool corner, I think. Or is it a double ricochet? Is the ref giving this a goal kick? Let's have a look. I mean, there's no penalty in that for me anyway. No way that's a penalty. That's a fart, though. Oh, actually, sorry, I didn't see that follow through on the leg. The first angle didn't show the follow through on the leg. I mean, I don't think it's a penno, but there was a touch. Substitution, no penalty. I agree with that decision. I do. He was touched, but for me, that's not a penalty. I'm being honest. Here comes a substitution anyway. Harvey Elliott coming on for Alexis McAllister. And Conor Bradley to be replaced by Joe Gomez. Another great display from Conor. I think a few of you guys probably disagree on the penalty. And look, I understand it. I just would be angry if it was given against us. I've got to be honest. And I guess it's okay when we're 3-1 up. But maybe if it was 0-0, maybe I'd be a little bit more angry. But I am a hypocrite, I'll be honest. I just, if that was given against us as a penalty, I'd be pretty annoyed about it. Yes, Conor was substituted in. Elliot and Joe Gomez came on for Conor Bradley and Alexis McAllister. Well done, Ebu. Take no chances, mate. Just put it out. Well done, Gomez. That's a throw in to Brentford by the corner flag. Why Joe for Bradley? I think Aiden just probably resting up. I'd imagine maybe Klopp's going to give Bradley the run out again midweek against Luton, and he probably just wanted to get him off and rested. And that will go out for a Liverpool throw in down by the corner flag. That's a fart though. It was. I'm not lying, Cody. One snuck out there in the midst of the discussions. I thought it was going to be a quiet one, but unfortunately the audio levels were a little bit more advanced than initially my good self thought. Craig's only farts. There you go. There's a website idea, John. You can have that one. 50-50 business partners, bro. Craig's only farts. Right, my friends, please do hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't done so already. We do appreciate your support. We have 1,346 likes on the stream. Can we get it to 1,500? And I guarantee you another goal. But only if we get to 1,500. Oh, and saying that, ball forward. Diaz. Gakpo. Go on, son. It's only 4-1. You're welcome. 4-1. You're welcome. Job's a good one. And you didn't even get to 1,500 likes yet. So you owe me 128 likes. That was a calamity of errors, though, from Brentford. I won't lie. I don't know how we scored that goal, because they should have cleared it twice. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Cody Gakpo on the score sheet. Klopp telling everyone to keep their heads and gives Waturo a little hug. But, just to confirm the score, it is Brentford 1, Liverpool Football Club 4, and you owe me 59 more likes. Brentford, that's shocking defending, lads, but do we care? Not one bit. Cody Gakpo, well done. Take a bow, son. Lucho gets the assist. Gakpo with a tidy finish, and it is 4-1. Your Reds are going to be sailing back to the top of the Premier League table with a statement victory. 4-1 away at Brentford in the half-12 kickoff. I will take that every single day of the week, my friends. Craig, we need the alien. I love it. There you go. Have yourself a bit of an alien. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Oh, breathe and breathe. Very proud of the boys' response today. Particularly dealing with the injuries that, we picked up in the first half. The bad news about Alisson this week. Trent being out, Szoboszlai being out. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And we should be extremely proud. Jay Mew said, Craig, chat, we've been clinical today. Do you agree? Absolutely, sir. Yes. Yes, we have. I would have, look, all week I'd have taken this score. All week. 4-1. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Fart more often, Craig. I'll try my best, David. That's my promise to you. Our sponsors today are probably going, we didn't sign up for this, lads. We thought this lad was somewhat normal. High Fantasy 5. Love you guys. Yes, we did get a Gakpo, Emma. Thank you for reminding me. We did indeed. Ramzanil, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for becoming a member. Have some beans before matches. I love beans. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a baked bean warrior. I even made sure that they had baked beans on my wedding day, and I'm not joking. My love for Newlawn knows no bounds. Well in, Cody Griffiths. We love that. Craig farts, we score. You know, if only I could convince the wife, Paul, that was the way forward. That when Craig farts, good things happen. It's not usually the case. Grafenberg, left-hand side. 90 seconds of normal time plus stoppage time to go. Your Reds are 4-1 up away against Brentford. A result that will solidify our place at the top of the Premier League table. And now we get to sit back and see what happens this evening with Manchester City and Chelsea. I'm still torn. Do I do a watch along of that game or not? Or do I come back at 8:30? Or do I do it all and be greedy? I feel like I'll be back at 8:30 anyway. Because I feel like we've got some partying to do. Free kick here. Foul on the edge of the Brentford penalty area. Lucho is down, but nothing serious. Just kill that clock, Lucho. Oh, I'm Joe Cowling. I'm going to cry. I'm crying because I'm Joe Cowling. I'm crying. Joe. I don't know why I'm going in on Joe Cole today, by the way. Probably just because he annoys me. I don't know what to think. Joe, no one's asking you to think, Joe. Free kick, edge of the box. Salah over it. Gakpo over it. Because he's a langer. Proper Irishness, Aiden. We love that. Get up out of that, you langer. Liverpool. Brilliant. Love that, Andy. Well played. Liverpool. Think it'll catch on, Andy? Free kick. Elliott takes it. Saved by the keeper. Do 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 do. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. Seven minutes was added on by the referee, by the way. 7 minutes. Another free kick to Brentford here. Another one. That must be their 500-600th free kick today. Onyeka down. And of course it is Waturo who's just walking away like a boss. Waturo does what he wants and you just live in his world. Don't be having a pop up with Waturo. The man's just a warrior. We've had one of the 7 minutes. Free kick here to Brentford in a dangerous position. Ball in. Oh, yes, Kelleher. What a save. What a save, Queeveen. Again, the boys preparing. Another feckin' free kick. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another free kick. What a save that was from Kelleher, though. Strong hand. And then we go and give another free kick to Brentford on the edge of the penalty area. We've had 2 of the 7 minutes now. And I think we can say Queeveen has stepped up today. He's been certainly answered the call for Mr. Alisson Becker not being available. Can we get to 2,000 likes, my friends? We've got 5 minutes to go and we need 350. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. DJ Khaled, it's another one. I couldn't think of his name. I was trying to when I was doing this, but thank you for reminding me. Yes, it was Khaled. That free kick goes into the wall and out for a Brentford corner. So still a bit of defending for Liverpool to do, but the game's in the bag at this point, you know. 4-1 up with 4 minutes and a bit to go, and we only need 305 more likes. 5 corners to Liverpool's 1 so far in the game. Or, excuse me, 5 Liverpool corners to Brentford's 1, I should say. Excuse me. Oh, 249 likes to go. Come on, we can do it. Offside there against Brentford. Free kick to Liverpool. 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. Expulse you said, to be honest, Kelleher's been getting better game by game. He was also brilliant last game. Do I like cheese? And not really, Terry, no. Not a huge cheese fan, to be honest with you, mate. I'm an easy singles boy. My wife's a cheese machine, though. She's one of those annoying people, you know, when you go out for dinner, she gets the cheese plate, which I find very disappointing because I want to rob her desserts all the time. But she always goes for the cheese plate. Is anybody else like that? Is anybody else a savoury person after dinner and not a sweet person? I'd almost forgo the starters and have 2 desserts, to be honest. But you knew that by looking at me, didn't you? I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. Go on, Elliot, keep pressing. Ball's back again with the Brentford keeper. 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. Curry cheese chips. Oh, no. No, that's right up my wife's street. She's a curry cheese chips merchant, definitely. And a poutine lover. No, I don't have any sauces on my chips. Brentford still pressing ahead, but Verge is back there. He plays it to Endo. 2.5 minutes of stoppage time to go. Less than 100 likes needed to get to 2k. Who's man of the match? We do that vote, Sean, in the match reaction, which is coming up straight after the game. The link is at the top of the live chat there. So don't worry, we will ask you guys to vote for your man of the match. 2 minutes of the 7 still to go. Liverpool on the attack again, left-hand side. With Ryan Gravenberch, now Lucho, who's had a great game. So I did see a few of you guys said that some of your respective others are cheese board merchants as well. I don't get it. Like, why would you have cheese when sugar is available? Although some of you probably going, yes, Craig, that's why we look like this and you look like an Oompa Loompa. But I love my desserts. Russ said gravy and chips. Again, right up my wife's street, mate. Do you know what she's been eating a lot of lately? Do you ever get the southern fried gravy that I think Bisto do it? She's addicted to that. Every night now she's having southern fried gravy and chips on something. Chicken burger even, she's lashing the southern fried gravy on it. Corner to Liverpool. We're into the last minute and we're 17 likes short of 2,000. Come on, boys, we can do this. And girls, I'm an equal opportunist lover. Travelling Cop, awesome again today. Corner to Liverpool on the far side. Taco chips again. Alan, she loves that as well. My wife's a top chip lover. I'm a boring SOB. Van Dijk header. Oh, it's hit the bar. Unlucky, Verge. Unlucky. Verge hits the crossbar with a header. We're into the final 20 seconds of stoppage time. And don't forget, we'll be straight into the match reaction. The link is at the top of the live chat. One more shout out again to our amazing sponsors today. Fantasy 5. You can still enter right up until 3 o'clock. Scan the QR code on the screen or use the link. Just a reminder, it is an 18 plus gambling product. All you have to do though is beat the projected fantasy scores, and if you do that, you're in with a chance to win the 5k prize. Or if you go over before 3 o'clock and enter, come back and comment in the match reaction show, or right now we will get you into that draw to win a £50 Liverpool store gift card thanks to our friends at Fantasy 5 as well. Scan that QR code, but most importantly, my friends, I have an announcement to make. 'Tis all over. Liverpool have beaten Brentford by 4-1, a result that just reinforces our position at the top of the Premier League. Want to say a massive thank you to all of you for your support again today. We will see you in the match reaction in 30 seconds time. Link is at the top of the chat. It should auto direct you there. Thank you to our sponsors, Fantasy 5. Thank you to our friends at Lineup Builder as well for their help with all the statistics. Connor, Ben, everybody that became members today. Brian, everyone that sent super chats. Much love to you all. I'll see you in 30 seconds. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.